Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast. My name is Todd, and I will be the DM of this adventure. Now, the players will say hello themselves.
Hi, my name is Miranda. I play Ayala, the daughter of Hermes, as well as Layla, the human paladin.
Oh boy, it's gonna be crazy. Dylan, I play Blouts, the human ranger, and Arcoridan, the archmage.
Darryn and I just play Seltra, the drow artificer.
Hello. My name is Brittany, and I play Laurel, the half-elf paladin, as well as Zoe, the fire giant.
Hello, my name is Becca, and I have the worst luck. I am playing Mavari, the tiefling sorcerer, Visca, the bone devil, and Kazna, the first daughter.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and I'm playing Neil, the dragonborn necromancer.
Hey, I'm Maci, and I will be playing Saran, the shifter sorcerer.
My name is Steven. I was told D&D was happening, and I'm just here to watch.
Alrighty, I am James. I will play the great sage Tirani and the evil mind flayer Zaxel.
I have to be honest. I am super eager to get to the episode, but you know, I wanna talk to you guys first and just kind of enjoy your company. I will let you know. So shut your mouth, friend. So this is actually episode 95 for those who don't know. So celebrate yourselves. We are 5 episodes away from episode 100, and if I could have made this episode 100, that would have been spectacular. But I can't. It is going to be one of my favorite episodes I've ever fucking done. I know that Miranda and myself brought a friend called the Bottle.
Are we gonna spin it?
No.
Can I kiss Todd?
Oh, yes, we can play the game. I've changed my mind.
Todd wants both the big boys on his arms.
Yeah, I am pretty greedy. I brought honeymead. Miranda, what'd you bring? What do you got?
Shout out to a local place. Grab some Sherwood. No one knows what it is.
That's
It's fine.
That's not a real word.
It
Sherwood
is.
Forest?
Sherwood Lager.
That's not a real word.
That's actually a really good name for a beer because pretty much everybody who drinks watched Robin Hood.
Wait, Robin Hood with like Prince of Thieves or whatever, or Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Actually, I think they were both Sherwood Forest, so it still counts.
Sherwood Forest is just the name of the forest that Robin Hood is in, so yes.
Well, but I'm asking which one he's insinuating.
All of them. It's Robin
Okay.
Hood. He's awesome.
Because, like, Men in Tights is a classic.
Yes. I wanted to talk to you guys about game franchise.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, a couple of requirements. It has to be at least 2 games. Like, if it's one and a sequel, I don't think that should count. So, it has to be at least, well, my bad, 3. And you have to like more than one of them. Like, if you were playing Assassin's Creed and you only liked Valhalla, it doesn't count. I'm using that as the example because that's the only one I like. But my
That's not even an
example,
Assassin's Creed game.
that's why I like it. The one I like is Fallout. I love all of them, and I have finished all of them. And I've played all of them for hundreds of hours. It's really sad.
I've checked your hours. It's way higher than it should be.
Can you do that? I don't want you to say how many it is.
Don't worry, I won't say how many it is, but
Thank
if
you.
you combined all of them, it is way more than it should be.
It's 16.
My friends are all NPCs. James, we agree a lot on video games. What's your favorite game franchise? I already know.
I will have to go out with Fallout as well as Halo.
You lost me.
Fallout out after Halo 3. 4 was mediocre at best.
I heard bad things.
5 was dog shit, so that's fun.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm talking about. Darryn, I have a bet with myself, and I would like you to say what your favorite is.
Pretty sure you're gonna win your bet, because it's Legend of Zelda.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I owe myself sex tonight.
Delete that.
I won myself $5 for myself, because we all knew that was coming.
I can't
My
pass that
favorite
bet.
game franchise is Legend of Zelda, because my favorite game only has two games in its franchise.
What is it?
Brave Fencer Musashi. It's an old PS1 game. It came out around the same time as Final Fantasy.
Ooh, I actually kind of forgot about Final Fantasy. Is that anybody's favorite?
No.
I don't think it would meet the criteria for me anyway because I only like 2 of them.
They still don't make any sense. They've released 9 after 14, 7 after 12, and there's just no order of those numbers.
Aren't they just remaking them? I heard they're redoing 7, which I liked.
Yeah, they're redoing 7.
7 was good, but their numbers still make no sense.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's all about the fun and make believe. What about
But
the
if I
rest
had
of
to
you?
pick a franchise that wasn't Legend of Zelda, it'd probably be Kingdom Hearts. Even though that game also makes no fucking sense.
Brittany, don't you play Kingdom of Hearts?
Yeah, no, I had to, because now that you've given the actual criteria, the majority of the franchises that I like wouldn't actually fall into it, because I've either only played 1, maybe 2. Kingdom Hearts, hands down, most definitely. Second pick, in the running, Assassin's Creed up to Black Flag. Anything past...
Wait, hold on. Including Black Flag? Are you including
Black Flag and,
Thank God. Black Flag was my favorite.
Oh no, I love Black Flag.
Is arguably the best Assassin's Creed game that they made.
I love it so gosh
I'm so
darn
happy.
much.
This has made me my day. I loved Black Flag. Everybody talks shit about it.
Really?
Yeah, everybody talked shit about it because it's it's more piratey. Fuck yeah, it's more piratey.
I need to know who's talking shit about Black Flag. I just want to talk.
Yeah, I'm just who's talking shit about Black Flag? Of course it's piratey. No, being on the high seas. What the f do you think we're gonna be doing out there? No. Like I said,
it's been a long time since you've seen her.
I was actually listening to a bunch of sea
shanties.
Yesterday, last night, I was listening to a bunch of sea shanties. I was just in the mood. But yeah, anything past Black Flag, I don't mess with. I don't deal with.
Do you like Brotherhood?
That was 2.5.
Brotherhood is the arguably second best game of the Assassin's Creed.
Maci's not as young as I thought.
Like I said, I love all the Assassin's Creed games up to Black Flag. Anything past Black Flag.
Syndicate wasn't bad.
It was glitchy as all hell.
It was glitchy as all hell, but the story wasn't all that bad.
I didn't play
it was okay.
I got offended by Odyssey, and then I just pretty much wrote the whole damn thing off.
Oh,
I
Origin.
liked Odyssey though.
I like Odyssey too.
Origin.
Odyssey and Origins were both they should have just made new games.
Yeah.
If they did not hold on, if they did not tag Assassin's Creed on the front of it and just called it something entirely different, those games would be 10 out of 10, but because they tacked Assassin's Creed on both of them, I have to give them 5s.
Thank you so much. I'm glad somebody else has said it. I'm this doesn't
It's
feel
just
like
Valhalla. Valhalla is not Assassin's Creed.
No,
they're good games. If they weren't Assassin's Creed games.
It doesn't feel like your actual, your regular, normal Assassin's Creed game. It does feel different, especially since you're not really actually an assassin.
I don't like sneaking. I don't like games like that. James has shown me a couple of games where he's like, you can sneak around and kill people one hit, and I'm like, yeah, but the silence thing, that's not me. It's like Metal Gear Solid. I sucked at that game because I'm like, you gotta hide. Fuck that shit.
That's
why I like Valhalla.
I like stealthy stuff.
Nah.
It just reminds me of fucking doing the Thieves Guild quest in Skyrim without sneaking once.
That brings back memories.
I hated that.
I feel it so much.
There can't be witnesses if there's no witnesses.
True. Actually, James, didn't you introduce me to the whole Black Flag game, the piratey one?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
that looked cool when you were doing it.
I loved that fucking game. It's one of my stand-down favorite fucking games. But I love stealth games and space games. So there's my opinion.
The best Assassin's Creed in recent years was Ghost of Tsushima.
That's very true.
You mean Sekiro?
Sekiro wasn't really an assassin game because you got too many bosses. That was an Assassin Souls.
Exactly. That's why it's so much better.
Ghost of Tsushima was really good.
It's so fucking good.
You could pet foxes in it.
Ooh. No, you can. I haven't cried in a video game in a really long time. That one did it for me, though.
I think if I say a good franchise, I gotta get Becca back on this Mass Effect.
Yeah, I was
Here
waiting.
we are.
Yeah, agreed. That was so spectacular in
1, 2, and
every ounce
3
of it.
was goated.
Amazing.
Andromeda was mid as fuck.
I think Andromeda was better than what people thought it would be.
It's better than people give it credit for, but it was still mid compared to the other three.
Andromeda's a good game. It's not a good Mass Effect game.
There it is. I was about to say
Yeah,
that.
that's a good-
Mass Effect Andromeda follows the Odyssey and Valhalla line from Assassin's Creed. Great game, not the best Mass Effect game.
Yeah, I agree. I liked Andromeda. A lot of people didn't give it the time that it needed because the first couple hours of the game is really buggy, and that's when the faces are really weird. But the more you play, the better the game got. The more
Yeah, I
you
beat
put
the full
into
fucking game. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's better than people give it credit for.
Mm-hmm.
And the characters are a lot nicer once you know them.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of BioWare, another game that I absolutely love is the Dragon Age series.
That's my favorite. That was going to be my call out.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
A lot of people hate 2, but 2 is my favorite. I love Hawk.
2
from
has
that game.
the
I don't
best
hate
story. It's like just a feel good romp in one city. You just got your friends. You're just doing some crazy shit. It's great.
I agree. It's one of my. I know people are griping about the maps being identical and stuff, but that doesn't matter. The game is good.
It's
The
all
story
centered
is
in one city and the surrounding areas. Of course, everything's going to look the same.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure entirely if it's like exactly a franchise.
Will berate me mercilessly if it's
Well,
not.
actually, I'm just gonna say, so my favorite, like my actual favorite is, not surprising, Dark Souls.
I think that counts. How many is there?
How is that not surprising? I am very shocked.
I really like From Software games. I love all of their games.
I introduced her to them, and
she's
she's addicted now.
I'm a little shocked because Maci, you're soft-spoken, and you're like a small person who shies away from arguments or everything, and then Dark Souls is everything but that. So that'd be like seeing you pick up a bazooka and being like, all right, let's go to work.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's tied with Mass Effect for me, so...
It is, it's Dark Souls, and, like, the one I'm not sure if it actually really is a franchise, because there's technically, like, 2 of the games. And it was hard to decide, because it was either BioShock or, Evil Within. Evil Within only has 2 games, but I really like that game a lot.
BioShock has 3 games.
I've never heard
No,
of
Evil Within only has 2 games.
The Evil Within is technically a franchise, but it's a finished franchise.
What kind of game is it?
Horror.
Gamicate me.
It's
a horror
similar
game.
to Resident Evil, but
Oh,
a little bit different.
I'm gonna pass.
Todd, you would never play it.
I don't like horror games. I want to be entertained. I want to have fun. I want to be like, oh my god, I'm so scared. Fuck that shit.
I don't like playing horror games, but I like listening to the story about horror games.
I really like the story of
Mm-hmm.
Evil Within. Fuck.
Yeah, I like Evil Within as well. I like the story to it.
It's
The
really
game
sad.
mechanics are actually pretty good.
Yeah,
If you're going
actually
with
the game
horror,
feels really nice.
Going with horror, I love Dead Space.
I was waiting for someone to say
Yeah,
it.
that game is so creepy.
But
hear
that
so
game
many
is
people
not
afraid of it.
true horror. You can fight back too much for it to be horror.
No. If you have to dismember every single corpse and stab something in your fucking eye and you're never sure if you're sane, that's a horror.
The fuck?
I mean, a stabbing fight, that's just gore porn. That's not necessarily horror.
That's a word to use.
I mean, not pornography.
Oof. Quick, copyright
covered
it
my
so if
TED
it pops
Talk.
up on the hub.
I'm pretty sure that's actually a word that is used.
It might be.
to
I
describe
don't know.
stuff.
I'm
I
just
hope not.
retarded.
Well, on the words
agree.
of gore, let's just bring up everybody's favorite shooter, Doom.
Yes.
I've never played Doom.
Lame.
You're not missing anything.
How
No,
the
really,
hell have you
everything.
not played Doom?
Doom
But
is
she
really
has
fun.
taste.
The original Doom, every Doom, they're all fantastic. They're so much fun.
I'm
Doom
more of
was
a
a bonding-
Wolfenstein fan myself.
Doom was
play
that game where I would play with my dad, and that was our bonding game for whatever reason.
Holy shit.
Respect.
I love that.
Her
Yeah,
dad
it
was
was,
awesome.
it was Doom with my dad and Dark Souls with my mom.
So that's
Yeah.
why you're fucked up.
Yeah, right? This
I like your
explains a
parents.
lot.
That explains everything.
It explains a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Here's-
gonna send this recording to your therapist.
Because both
Therapy?
of those games,
Job done.
both of those games are because I have already existing mental issues.
I could argue the Dark Souls games are horror games in themselves.
How?
Just
What the fuck? Have you seen them?
have you seen them? The imagery.
They're so much fun. They're the fucking
constant-
boss
the
designs
constant-
are epic. Like what?
the constant fear that
Well-
everything and literally everything in the game is out to kill you in various
You
horrifying
are
ways.
afraid of that? I
It's
embrace
a
it. I'll
gothic
kill them
game.
all.
It's a gothic game built around the fact that you're probably gonna die. Like-
Wait, you guys have never played a Deathless run? On
What?
all of them?
No, I love myself.
Yeah, that's why I
oh.
played a Deathless run. I love Dark Souls. What the fuck's wrong with you people?
I don't like Dark Souls.
I have beaten all of the games 9 times each.
I only liked one Souls-like, and it was Code Vein.
Ayo. Code
I
Vein.
can no longer speak to this person.
I
That's
don't
fair.
play Souls-like games for the reason that Darryn already knows. I get frustrated just a little too much, and then also wandering around not knowing where I'm going. It's just to me
Well,
that's an absurdist hellscape. I'm just being punished left and right, and
that's
my
just Elden
reward is
Ring.
more punishment.
No, yeah, that's just Elden Ring.
Wait,
I'm like,
wait a
"Nah,
minute.
thanks."
You have never played a game that you've destroyed your own controller at least once? How is that possible?
Wait,
Droid, I
Hold
have
on.
now. Keep in mind, I have played difficult games, but Darryn knows, because I don't think nobody else knows me like that. That I get really mad if I can't beat it, and I have to sit down and walk away for a while. And Souls games is pretty much that.
And
Cranked
sometimes
up
that
to
while
11.
is like 6 months.
Yeah,
While
sometimes
the
a
other
while is
person-
like 6 months.
While the other person is waiting because you said you'd let them borrow the game when you beat it, and then
This isn't coming from a real place at all, guys. This is
oh
just
yeah, no, it is.
hypothetical.
It was
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Yeah,
She's-
birth
I-
by sleep.
Oh.
I didn't have a PSP or the game, and my friends were playing it, and she said she'd let me borrow hers when she beat it, and then like a month goes by, 2 months goes by, 3 months goes by. Like, hey, did you beat the game yet? And she's like, oh, I stopped playing because I got mad I couldn't beat a boss. I'm like, well, can I borrow it? No, I haven't beaten it yet. Another
Well-
month goes by.
I love
Another month goes
Well,
by.
now
Can
we're
I
married,
borrow
so
it
you
now?
can play
That's
it.
amazing.
Well, please.
Hey, Brittany,
Yeah.
what game do you want to keep playing?
Let's play some D&D, y'all.
My name is Steven, and you are listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast.
Previously on the Dungeon Speak podcast, a group of drow left the drow city of Toriana and made their way into the Underdark on a task for Loth. The drow consisted of Kasna, the eldest daughter and receiver of the task, played by Becca, Shadir, a priestess, played by Maci, Nightshade, an assassin, played by Brittany, Talios, a weapons master, played by Steven, and Orcordon, an archmage, played by Dylan. After some traveling and encounters, the drow were able to start a ritual for Loth, but was interrupted by a demon who had a new offering. He pledged victory and a higher standing with Loth and the drow overall. With some consideration and hesitation, Kasna accepted his terms. Under their agreement, she would train drow females in the ways of controlled demonic possession. Her people would absorb the demons and gain demonic powers along with many sorcerer's abilities. In order to do so, she had to send them through a portal the demon created. Unfortunately, many did not make it back. But since Kasna had never done this demon binding herself or been through the portal, it was chalked up to training or failure to do their tasks. But still, each day, drow are sent through, and sometimes they come back. When Kasna and her band returned to the Drow city, true to his word, the other 3 matron mothers in the city were dead. Her house absorbed their power, including wealth, soldiers, and slaves. Due to unfortunate events, Kasna's matron mother, Zatharin Velyavo, fell ill and Kasna was claimed the new matron mother. Under this title, she gained about 7,000 Drow soldiers, 2,500 slaves, and wealth that is still being counted and sorted out. The females of Drow culture, with their newfound power, became even more cruel and vicious. The only people who are doing better are the surface dwellers, because Kasna has turned her attentions to absorbing more cities to further increase her power, and feel Loth's admiration more and more. Around that time, Saren, Balin, Neil, and Packer 49 traveled through the portal near the town of Winter's Edge. After finding her replacement heart from a golden construct, they arrived in what we all now know as the current city of Delphi. After a few weeks, Balin, Neil, and Packer 49 left to escort refugees from Delphi to Athens, a great city-state boasting a very large army and naval fleet. Saran stayed behind to escort refugees from the mountain village of Halamas to Delphi, a one-day journey. It wasn't long after that when a group of demons attacked the city of Athens. A group of heroes known as the Last Rites tried to save the city, but were killed by a demon that threatened the world and its deities. After the brutal murder of all of the Last Rites heroes, one hero, known as Eagle Eye, snuck away, but the rest were raised as demons. The party of Mavari, Blouts, Tyr, Laurel, and Seltra were asked to complete a new task by Phoebe after killing Hercules and using his blood to release Nephil, Titan of the Wild. On the way south, while passing through a small cluster of mountains, the cart filled with thick and black magical darkness, a darkness that Seltra is familiar with because his people can innately cast it. Then, in Undercommon, he heard a distant voice say, "I will save you." Seltra then found himself in a desert-type terrain with mountains and a constant, dark red sky. The temperature is constantly around 90 degrees, except in the dark shade where it drops to about 25 degrees. Seltra was given a brief introduction by a statue, and then led to a large and hard dirt castle by a fire giant and a creature made of bones with a scorpion tail. There he met Arcordon, a semi-boss here, and his paladin and mind flayer companions. Seltra also met an old friend in Razmi who has disguised herself here and told Seltra she knew he would come for her. Seltra learned that the residents here do not require food, water, and they stop aging. However, that seems to be a part of the torture because people still feel hunger. They will just not starve. He learned that the land itself produces a liquid metal and clay pots, and that once the pots are filled, a person can call out and a sand humanoid will rise up from the ground, insert the clay pot in their chest, and meld back into the ground. Seltra, in all of his sarcastic and high intelligence, decided to stick his metal hand in the jar, which took his fingers and made his arm a liquid metal, but he was able to pull his hand back quick enough to only lose 2 fingers. Later, he used magical tinkering while riding on a dead construct to remake his fingers. It was discovered that there was a large population of all manner of creatures here. Death happens a lot, and anyone can dig anywhere to find a stream of liquid metal to shovel out into the clay jars. Seltra took an interest in buried statues that were mostly underground, broken, or time-worn, and was able to identify them as type of construct. With further investigation, our Corridon noted that they were more like golems because they had no innards or mechanical workings. Our Corridon was able to form a line of communication with the elementals that dwelled on this plane. After a week of tinkering, forging, and working with the assistance of our Corridon, Razmi, and the elementals, Seltra was able to construct enough of a functioning large inside of the large, armed, and golden construct that it would function for 2 hours at a time, and Layla was able to identify it as a celestial guardian. The construct then flew to the entrance plateau, where Seltra arrived and started killing people upon their arrival. After Seltra seems to have proven himself useful to the plane around him, the Earth and humanoid elementals expressed wanting his assistance. They were able to show and express that, while powerful in their own right, they did not understand the mechanical workings of a planet core. They were unable to grasp the gravitational understandings that someone who builds machines has learned through experience and experimentation. Seltra was able to figure out that in order to build some kind of planet core, that this place was producing the wrong material. Our Corridon knew it produced iron, but Seltra knew it needed another component to function. The place could only produce one material at a time. After some thought, Seltra was able to deduce that the planet could sustain itself with a core made of a high concentration of sodium, as it could be heated to the high temperatures needed and could be rotated at a high rate while staying in a solid yet flowing mass. Seltra then was able to figure out how the sodium could be electrified to start and sustain a planet core. After many attempts, equations, and assistance from our Corridon and Razmi, Seltra figured out exactly what needed to be done to make an artificial and stable planet core. It would take a lot of resources, but he was prepared to teach Dirt physics. In the same moment, a visitor arrived in the plane he was taken to, a woman by the name of Artemis. She introduced herself to Zoe and Visca after Visca watched her fight a guardian construct and eventually get blown back dozens of feet. She was agreeable at first, but her true color started to show when she turned all present humanoids into loyal hounds in order to find what she wanted faster, everyone except for Zexel, that is. After doing so, she charged everyone forward to find her brother, Apollo. They eventually found him, freed him, and found out that his godhood had been removed and he was now mortal. Seltra, Razmi, and Zoe left ahead of the rest. Everyone else enjoyed a hero's feast from Apollo right before Artemis betrayed everyone. You could call it their last supper. Recalling an earlier conversation where Artemis showed disdain for Layla, the paladin of Anubis, Artemis fell back in the group and shot Layla from behind with a full attack, instantly killing her. A fight ensued where Visca pinned down Apollo and then stood face to face with the goddess of the hunt, and Zaxel wrapped his mind flare tentacles around Apollo's head before critically crushing in his skull and sucking his brains out of him. Horrified, Artemis went into a frenzy, but then the keeper of the plane showed up. A large rock creature that didn't speak. The titan who had been named Iapetus confronted Artemis and she attempted to flee. However, she was knocked down. Iapetus went into the ground and sucked her down into it as she screamed out. Visca dragged everyone away, saving them. After some silence and retrieval, the group moved on. Our Corridon, Visca, and Zaxel arrived in our Corridon's home, where Seltra, Razmi, and Zoe obviously were planning to leave them behind. Before a conversation could be had, Iapetus arrived and, true to his word, created a doorway for everyone that would take them back to the plane where Seltra was from. Iapetus also brought back a barely alive Layla, who was healed and walked through the doorway with everyone else. After Mavari, Bloutz, Tyr, and Laurel were ambushed by a demon creature, they were able to take her out, but in the chaos, Seltra was kidnapped, and Boren's mother and friends were killed. They also found out the demon creature was actually a drow, the same race as Seltra. Boren, confused by grief and in anger towards a creature that he could not express, grew to resent Mavari because he had a lack of understanding for how magical healing works. Then, while Mavari's brother infiltrated the party house and tried to kill Mavari in her sleep for a second time, Born was whisked away by another demon that the party had seen but never socially interacted with. A messenger of Olympus, who goes by Aella, came to Mavari's rescue after realizing it was not a sexual kink to be choked, and was able to give the party a message where Seltzer could be found and how to use LFD. Tyr banished Mordai, Mavari's brother, but he sent him back to the material plane where he was able to heal up, and Mordai realized that his demon representative had left him behind in favor of a new human in the name of Born. Mordai walked away, alone and betrayed. Aella stuck around out of boredom because business has been slow on account of everyone being dead, but this has been the most social interaction that she has ever had, so it has been a bit of a learning curve. The party passed through Halamis, meeting up with and obtaining the services of Saran. Then they headed to Delphi. The party arrived in Delphi in the morning and found it wasn't there. There was a horde, possibly hundreds of lions and lionesses, that formed a path to a 30-foot-tall lioness who turned out to be Artemis. After Aella received a stern talking to of disdain in Aella's choice of friends, then the party was given an ultimatum. Either deliver Apollo back to Artemis in 24 hours, or she would kill everyone in Delphi and then the party. After spending some time brainstorming, Aella and Bloutz nearly coming to blows, and Laurel making a promise to help find Apollo, giving her solemn word and pinky promising, Mavari then prayed to Phoebe. Aella then called Artemis back. With the assistance of Phoebe, Mavari was able to convince Artemis to travel to the plane guarded by a Titan to retrieve her brother. This is when Artemis first found out a Titan was alive and free. She then told Aella to go and warn Zeus right before she revealed Delphi and was teleported away. Delphi reappeared and the party found out that they were tricked and the city had never gone anywhere and everyone was safe and none the wiser the entire time. The animals were acting as a path to keep the players from interacting with the real world and simply wandered off after Artemis left. The players then wandered the city, remembering and sightseeing. Bloutz and Saran fished, and Laurel was praised by the locals with food and thank yous. Then the party was visited by Tyche, the goddess of luck and fortune, because Aella called for Hermes, her father, and he sent Aella's sister in his stead. She talked to the party for a while, and then spent a good amount of time talking to Aella. She learned about the party's involvement with the disappearance of Apollo and Artemis, and a small bit of Titan information. Tyche also told Aella about Athena fighting off demon lords and starting to lose, so she had to go and assist from a distance. However, Mavari read her lips. After Mavari informed Laurel of the conversation between the goddess and the demigod, Mavari and Laurel talked about leaving Aella behind before they left the next day, but they inevitably decided not to leave her behind. Before they left the next day, the party packed up. Citizens helped see them off safely, giving them food and thanks. Tyche made Laurel promise to do her best to keep Aella safe, and do her best to help find Apollo, their uncle. Laurel's hand glowed and felt extremely warm. Then the party set off, having 2 safe days. The second night of the journey, Laurel had a conversation with Aella about how she had to break her promise, and at the end of it, changes started to affect Laurel. The next day, as the evening drew near, the party came across a small village that had a temple to Demeter. This seems to be a small farming village, but unlike most places the party had been to, it had corpses that were brutally murdered. Aella volunteered to scout the town, and it resulted in her finding a creature who was responsible for the violence. She found a very large, green-skinned, roaring creature who seemed to have been killed and brought back to life in this demonic form. But before the knowledge was obtained, Aella was thrown through a wall and into the street before Mavari, Bloutz, Tyr, Saran, Ayla and Laurel were able to take him out. The next 2 days were uneventful as the party traveled by day and rested in the rod of some security at night. The only setback was that there was a malfunction with the cart. Tyr was able to take the knowledge he gained from conversations with Seltra and assumed it to be a power supply problem. However, Laurel was able to fashion a harness with rope. With the help of Gignel and LFD, Laurel worked together to pull the cart the rest of the way to Athens. Leaving the cart at the gate, Blouts, Ayla, Tyr, Mavari, Saran, and Laurel made their way through Athens toward a rumored myth called the Well of Souls that Ayla had heard of. Once at the well, the party saw Seltra with a group of individuals, and to the group's right, among the houses, a drow female and 2 demonic drow figures with her. Will Seltra choose the fiery red woman or the Were Love? Will our Cordon continue to live free or find himself being dominated? Will Mavari ever have a sibling that doesn't want her to die? Find out this week on the Dungeon Speak podcast.
I'm just kidding. All jokes aside, though, okay, well, for half a minute, let me give you a rundown. So you find yourselves in the Scambonidae district of Athens. This part of Athens is mostly houses and villas to the north and northeast of the gate. The walls are almost 24 to 30 foot tall and about 9 feet wide, and is about 60 feet from you. To your east is a small cluster of houses that are simply just made of white stones and clay roofs. To your south is a small corner of political houses with some color, sturdier walls, and second story floors that are bordering the curve of the Eridanus River that runs through the northern part of Athens. To your west are nicer villas and houses. Most of them have second floors, some have walls around the houses, and most are decorated with color. With the basics out of the way, it's good to remember the atmosphere. This city is almost a mile in diameter, although sized down because the map would never load. Athens housed almost 9,000 houses at an average of 10 people per household at this time. So it is pretty fucking massive, and it's also fucking destroyed. Most houses are missing a lot of their walls, roofs, decorations, and there are many stains of blood. Clay pots, broken ore hole litter the city. The streets are mostly just rocks held up by shaped dirt, except in richer areas. And near the Acropolis with the Temple of Athena, all of the walls are simple stone and white. Up there, it's actually more decorated and colored. There are a lot of rocks and marble laying around. It was a hobby back then to shape rocks for one reason or another, so with time, all the rocks would have been used, so they just didn't give a fuck. It is around 11 a.m. The sky is filled with dozens of flying demons. You all know there are demons running around, and you find yourselves in a square. There's a large house casting a shadow into an open area with the well in it. To the west, a small house to the south, where the party is coming from, up in an alleyway between the larger house and the smaller house. The well with Seltra and company is to the east. I think I said that wrong, but it's fine. And one decent-sized house to the north where the road goes, where Kasna and her 2 demonic drow are. Now, I actually need a favor. Visca, Layla, Zaxel, Seltra, Arcordon, Zoe, Blouts, Ella, Saran, Tyr, Mavari, Laurel, and Kasna. Please roll initiative.
Dear God.
Zoe, what'd you get?
A 9.
A 9?
No.
Zaxel, what'd you get? He's still figuring it out.
He got an 8. Tyr got a 9.
Arcordon, what'd you get?
Our Coridon got an 18.
Layla, what'd you get?
I got a 2. So no, I'm kidding. I got a 5. My bonus is 2.
Alrighty. Visca.
Visca got a 10.
It's actually really good for you. I thought it was less because you're so big.
I thought so
Kasna.
too. Kasna got an 8.
Saltra, what'd you get?
16.
Laurel.
20.
Mavari.
Mavari rolled really good and got a 22.
Blouts, what'd you get?
He got a 19.
Ella.
15.
Saran.
I got a 11.
Oh, hey, Tyr. Will you roll a d20 for me, please?
Okay. 18.
Fair enough.
Of course, the initiative I would have loved to have rolled, of course, that wasn't 10.
Do you want to make it that? Is it
No.
your birthday? I mean, we can do that.
It's not.
Lie. Kazna and Zaxel, will you guys roll again? Roll a d20, please.
Sure.
You both got the exact same thing. You're both +2.
Is
That's
this
not
how
good.
today's gonna go?
You got this.
Are you sure? I rolled a 7.
Zaxel.
He
That's
got
weird.
a 3.
All right. First up, Mavari. Let's go over to this map real quick. Mavari, you are basically in a cluster of everybody. You're behind the main players here. You're behind Blouts, Ayala, Geniel, Laurel, but you are decently up front. You can see in front of you, pretty close, only about 20 feet away, is the whole group of both creatures that are around Seltra, but you do see Seltra, a friendly face, and then to the far left you see Drow. Other than Seltra, has Mavari ever ran into Drow before?
Mm-hmm. They're drows in her homeworld.
Great. Are they good or bad?
It depends on the person.
Ooh, let's play a game called Depends On. And you do see Razmi over there.
Oh.
She's had a hair change, but it's fine. She's waving, even though it's not her turn. She's allowed to do that. She's under the DM's control. Yes, she gets special actions. All right, Mabari, clock's ticking. What do you want to do?
Oh god, we don't even know if these people are friendly or not because they're with Sultra.
Nope. You are allowed basically a free action to use small sentences or small phrases. But if you have a full-blown conversation, it will be your turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Fuck. I look over and I see Sultra and I'm like, hey! What the fuck? Where have you been?
It's a long story.
Are they friends of yours?
Seltra's gonna take a step back within his 5-foot square where they can't see him and shake his head no.
I mean, everybody sees that because you're up at the front. You know that, right?
Well, fair, but he's doing like no.
Okay. Mavari is gonna move past Ayala, move towards Seltra.
Yeah, get up there in front. That's a good idea.
It is a good idea. It's always a good idea.
Oh God.
Cold?
Jesus. I didn't realize we were even on this map yet.
Yeah, she's gonna move towards Seltra and look at all of these people around her. And she's gonna look back at Laurel and give Seltra a big hug and dimension door backwards.
Nice. All right.
Back towards LFD. I'm gonna pull him with me back behind where LFD is.
Okay, so you're going to the far back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take him with you.
And yeah, and I pull us back, way back there. I
All
look
right.
at Raz. I look at Raspberry and I give her the saddest eyes because I can't take her with me.
It's okay. She's used to this.
She'll die, it's fine.
No,
Seltra,
not
you won't-
Raspberry.
You won't miss your best friend, will you, Seltra?
I mean, I can get there.
Don't make him respond. He's a terrible person. Okay, you see her waves kind of start to slow as she sees what's about to happen. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, I do stop hugging Seltra and pat him on the shoulder and be like, yeah.
It's for the best. He has a
Friendship
smell
hug.
about him. He hasn't showered in a while. He's on a sweaty planet. Laurel.
He probably smells better than Mavari.
I'm not wearing a coat made out of dead people's skin.
That's
Laurel, it is your turn. You are 10 feet away from this huge group of people. I don't know if you would recognize Layla as a paladin, but She's kind of wearing the same attire you do, minus you're in the werewolf form. But otherwise, it's gonna be a rough day. But you see these people in front of you. You don't have to see them as enemies, but it is what it is. What would you like to do? You can talk to them. You can jump at them and just werewolf out. What do you want to do?
Well, given the fact that I was privy to Bavari asking the question if these people are friends, and Celtra like, no, they're not. That I know they're foes, but I know that poor Rasby, just left there. So I am werewolfed out. That's where we last left it. So I'm considered a large creature, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So,
all right. So to your right is Ayla, and then beyond that is Blouts. In an alternate universe, you're swapped, but now you're good.
Okay, cool. So now that Celtra is currently safe now, Razmi is my priority.
What the? You gonna go attack Razmi?
What? What's
you
with you?
people.
Just my priority, like to save, not to maul.
Well,
I'm going to rush at Layla and oh crap, I have the wrong sheet open. Hold on, I can do this. Also,
Due to you.
Quiet.
Paladin on
also,
Paladin already?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Paladin fight! Paladin fight!
No, I want this.
Like I said, one more question.
Yes.
In my hulked out max form, I can still use my weapon? I'm still hybrid, technically, or no. That's up to you, DM.
I mean, you can, but I don't know why you would. You don't get all those attacks if you do that.
I guess that is true. Okay. No problem. I was a foolish creature. And now that I know that like who the friends, who the foes are, supposedly, I'm going to lift up my claw and then come down on top of Layla, and we got 2 swings with my claws in order to pretty much draw fire to get to give Razmi a chance to escape. And then that's going to be a 27 on the first hit.
Yep.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20 hits.
Don't worry, I'll make quick work of you. 16.
No, fight me.
I'll be quick work of you,
cool.
That's nice.
I think
so
all the
that
heavy
is-
hitters rolled the highest.
That's 13 on the first hit.
Okay.
And 19 on the second, as 2
disgusting.
of my claws just absolutely tear into your armor.
Ouchies.
And I'll yell for Razmi to make a run for it.
She kind of looks around. First at Layla to her right, the big bone creature to her right, the mind flayer behind her that she saw kill Apollo, Akorodon, the crazy wizard.
We
behind
weren't
her to
there.
her left.
I took Rasmiel.
That's a whole bunch of nope from her. But she just kind of gives you like an awkward thumbs up.
I just sigh. Alrighty, that'll end my turn.
All right. After that, Blouts, it is your turn. Do a good job.
I mean, we saw the interaction. These are apparently enemies, and there's a big, scary woman that is not my friend.
You don't know that? Say hello.
Also, she's a fire giant. That's weird looking. He doesn't know what that is, but that's scary. So he's just gonna stroll on up.
I didn't have enough free action to say Zoe might be cool. So, sorry.
It's too late to apologize. She's going to... As he steps up with sword and shield in hand, his sword's already alight, but he's going to bonus action use his chromatic infusion to give himself lightning damage as well. Because of course I am.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if I can get some hits on this one. Does 26 hit you, Zoe?
Yes, it does.
Does an 18 hit you, Zoe?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so first swing is going to be 17 points of damage total, 10 points of slashing, 4 points of fire, and 3 points of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Second swing is going to be 20 points of damage total, 13 points of slashing, 3 points of fire, and 4 points of lightning. And Geniel will use his reaction to give the d6 of extra lightning damage, so you'll take 5 more lightning damage.
Let me see. And then the 1d, you said that the 1d6 is the fire damage?
The 2d6. So
The 2d6 is the fire damage.
So there's 3 and 4, 7 total fire damage.
Okay.
So that
You.
I don't think
Piddly small human.
and he'll
Okay.
just stare up. You are big, but that does not matter. I will fight you anyways.
Ooh, you got spunk. I like that. But you will see that the fire, when it hits me, it just kind of, it doesn't even. It's almost as if you splashed me with water.
Oh, so that's going to be fun to deal with. And Geniel would walk up next to Blouts, just like scary. Geniel would be up there and just staring up at the giant, like, oh, this should be fun. Because it's Geniel. He's my best friend. And that will be Blouts.
After that, our Cordon. Oh, well, Dylan, you're not done. My bad. Our Cordon, it is your turn. You're behind Zoe. You're to the left of Zaxel. You're right outside this well. You saw this guy run up and hit Zoe, but Zoe's very large, so you think it'd be hard to see him. But there's this cute little lady out there with these fluttery little boots on. She looks innocent. Kill her.
Why? No!
Oh, this will be fun. Time to pull out our Corridan spell sheet. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Finger of death.
Oh, even better.
Finger of life, finger of death.
Disintegrate.
Ooh.
Yes.
No player has used this yet, and I'm so excited. The well is casting a spell.
The well is casting a spell. Hey, you want to make a... Let's see. I'm going to do one of my fun abilities, an alter saving throw. Make an intelligence saving throw for me, Ayla.
Oh, no.
It was nice knowing everybody.
No, it wasn't.
Shut the fuck up. A 9!
Oh, I can't.
That
save
is
it.
a failure. So let me just go ahead and roll all of this beautiful damage here. Let me just...
This is so great.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't panic.
Are you sure?
78 points of force damage. As he just
could take that.
points at you, and you just get bonked by that damage.
I'm fine.
That's the
that's still-
highest player damage we've had.
He's just like tapping at the various runes across his body as he like collects the spell and just sends out the force of that.
Bruh. That is so sad for you.
I mean, I could do it again at a higher level next turn.
Oh.
What did Ayla ever do to you?
Let's find out.
Exist.
Well, that was fun.
You look exactly like the bitch that tried to kill his servant.
Okay, you know what? That's personal.
Seltra, it
And
is
that'll
your
be
turn. What would you like to do?
Oh gosh, I'd like to get this crap out my throat. I can't move LFD. Oh yes, I can. Never mind. We're good. I will move. All right, so I know this is a building, but will I be able to get on top of it with my movement?
No, it is a building.
I didn't know how tall it was.
It's a building.
That's not a definition.
Take your basic building.
Okay, a house is something that you could jump if it's one story. You could
The
run
tallest
up and grab
building in
the roof.
Wyoming is 12 stories.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're right. So it is about, that one right there is roughly about 12 feet off the ground. Does Seltra have athletics?
He does not. That's why
What
I was
about-
asking.
What about acrobatics?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, do you want to flavor this to acrobatics somehow?
I was gonna run up and kind of like jump off LFD's the top of LFD's head and try and grab the roof.
Do it.
All right.
Roll an acrobatics to use your LFD to boost up and go under the roof.
Don't suck. It kind of sucked. That's a 7.
A 7. You take 1 point of emotional damage as you smack into the side of this building.
It didn't work. All right.
Just go to the bottom.
I'll just stand here then. I'm going to take out that cool bow that I got from Hercules. All right, it didn't work. And I'm going to go ahead. I have a clearer shot at our Corridan. I do want Zax away from. I still have plenty of damage with this divine bow. I'm going to shoot our Corridan because he just shot at somebody who I think is on our side. But I am going to say, hey Zoe, it's not too late to come to the cool people side.
I mean, Blotz is in the middle of killing her, so that's a matter of opinion.
I mean, he's in the middle of killing me, so that's a matter of opinion.
No, she does not have a choice. I want to fight her. She's big and scary, and I want to see if this is fun.
You can fight her in a spar afterwards.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, we haven't had enough of those.
Does the 29 hit our Corridan?
That, in fact, will.
What about another 29?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, those both hit.
You can use that bow more.
I just took a level in fighter, so I have a +2 to all my archery abilities. Because I got this bow. So I took that feature.
What happens if you lose the bow?
Then I'm fucked. I have a crossbow, so I have like other weapons I could use for it.
I
But
have
why
a crossbow.
That is.
Oh shit.
30. Hold on. 37 damage.
Ouchies.
Are you resistant to anything?
Our Corridan is not.
Okay.
So that's. Okay, then I don't need to split the damage then. It's piercing and radiant.
He is still healthier than Seltra has ever been, though.
Probably, but. And then I will have LFD. LFD can move on his own. I just have to command him to take an action. I'm going to have LFD stand by Laurel so he can use his reaction to impose disadvantage, and that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Alright, Ayla, it is your turn. This dude just blasted you, but the Seltra is shooting him, so that's nice.
So I'm gonna look at Laurel real quick and be like, I don't feel very good, Miss Laurel.
Get back.
I want to attack the son of a bitch that attacked me, but I don't have anything ranged.
You could...
Unless I throw the staff.
I was gonna say you could throw your shoe.
No,
Okay,
then I
how
couldn't
much-
fly.
how much
No,
movement do
I
you
can
have?
get over there.
Okay, I was gonna say
I'm
you could
gonna-
skirt around Zoe without getting attacks of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, no, I can easily get
But
over there
that's triggers.
anyways.
I'm kidding. Blotz wouldn't.
I mean, he might. That's
might.
his chance.
So, yeah, I'm gonna bonus action use 2 key points, and I'm gonna unleash the Visage and the Arms of the Astral Self at the same time. And get those out and ready to go. But in the meantime, I will strike for 2 hits. 2 hits? 3 hits. Against you, Accordon. For payback, bitch. 15, a 13, and a 31.
Oh, fuck.
A 15, a 13?
Yeah.
Both of the 15 and the 13 will miss. The 31 will hit.
Okay, so at least the 31 hits. I at least know that, which is going to be nice.
I want to bring critical misses back into this game. That natural 1 looks delicious.
No, please don't do this. I've already had enough today. So to clarify, once again, I'm using both hands.
Hee.
Ha ha ha. 14 slashing damage.
Oh man, you did 14 damage to me, and you're within.
Uh-oh.
You're
I'm
within
ready.
5 feet of me. Hellish Rebuke at 4th level.
Oh no!
Make a dexterity saving throw or take 5d10 fire
Dexterity
damage.
saving throw.
Oh,
Let's see. A 19.
That will pass, but you'll still take half damage.
Holy shit. Hey, Ayla, how many hit points do you have left? Just asking.
I also have evasion, by the way.
Oh.
Oh man, that means you don't take this.
So I'm still good.
You avoided 28 damage.
Haha.
And you took a 4th level spell slot, so that's good.
Oh, I have more of those in stock.
Yeah,
Steven, As an outside perspective, doesn't this look fun? Watching them just use all these resources.
I mean,
That's a
if
fourth level spell slot.
Yeah, if I like disintegrate and everything, if I were like planning something bigger later, I would hold it off for a little bit more, maybe, just to make everyone regret their life's choices.
Well, he can't fireball this close. He'll kill all his friends too, which actually he may not give a fuck about.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, Saron's measuring. Let's keep going, and back to the game. With Ayala about to die. Let's see here. Saron, it is your turn. You are... We could see that.
I'm just here. Oh shit.
You
What?
could see
I don't like that.
you could see somebody measuring a cone attack. Saron, you're at the back of the alleyway. You're not too far from everybody. What are you, about 30, 35,
I can still
40
like
feet?
see everything that's going on though, right?
Yeah, I mean, so you can't really see Laurel or LFD. You can't really see Blouts, but straight out you can see Razmi, Zaxel, Arcordon, Zoe, Ganyel, Layla. You see some of the people in the line or in the eyesight.
So, Saron's going to hear a lot of really loud noises, and she's gonna know that shit's going down, and it ain't good. So, she's going to cast Fireball. Just kidding.
No, yes, do it.
Go into shifter form. And as she is going into her shifter form, she is going to kind of go into like on all fours, like whenever people are about to just start a entire sprint marathon or something. And her legs are going to change into a werecat with a tail appearing and her ears slightly shifting into a feline-like with cheetah prints.
That's hot.
Cheetah chug.
Okay, anyways. She's going to... I think that increases her movement speed by 10. So she's going to run out. Can she squeeze past Tyr?
It takes double movement because you're moving through ally space, but yeah.
Hold on. How much would that be then? She's going to move up there just into a clearing to see what's going on. And she's going to see that Laurel, Blouts, Ganyel, LFD, and all of them fighting. Ayala's hurting pretty badly. She is going to twin spell cast haste on
Oh, son of a bitch.
Blouts and Laurel. So, pretty sure haste is a very popular little spell, but I'll just say it just in case. Choose a willing creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the target speed is doubled. It gains a +2 bonus to AC, it has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and gains an additional action on each of its turns. This action can be used only to take the attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take an action until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. Concentration up to 1 minute. So yeah, Blouts and Laurel, give yourself haste.
Thank you.
I disagree with that whole gratitude thing, but it's fine. Yes. Mavar, you're off the hook this time. You don't get the hate.
The hate of the haste.
Yes.
That will end my turn.
Alrighty. Visca, it is your turn. You see what's going on. I don't know what to say.
Let's see. I see Laurel attacking Layla,
Mm-hmm.
who is a friend, and I see Blouts attacking Zoe, who is also a friend.
Uh-huh. You also see Ayla attacking Cordon, but he doesn't really look threatened.
Yeah.
He looks calm.
God.
Crazy calm.
I'm gonna move in to attack Laurel. I don't think I can get into that space due to...
What's your reach?
10 feet. So yeah, I can reach her. I'm gonna make 2 claw attacks and a sting attack. Laurel, you watch as the creepy bone demon flies around, just slightly, and it strikes out at you. 16 for the first claw.
Oof.
17 for the second claw.
Mm-hmm.
God. Come on. And 10 for the sting. Jesus Christ, Bishka, get it together.
Damn.
Good choice.
I managed to dodge both of your claw attacks.
Alright, well, that's the end of Visca. Start.
Visca self-destructs.
Way to tell the future there. Alright. After that, Tyr, it is your turn.
Well, then I will do my dead level best to try to make the demon go away.
Oh? Wait, which one's the demon do you hear?
Well, by looking at the picture, the giant bone thing is kind of scary. It looks very much like a demon-ish kind of thing.
Oh, she's your friend.
That's fair.
Well, she hasn't attacked me yet, and I really want to smack all the fighters for not pulling back after we got Zeltra and running in the city full of fucking demons. But we'll roll with it and try banishment.
Get Razmy.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Doesn't mean she's not our friend. Uh,
I'm rolling with it.
is this a saving throw for
This
banishment?
is a charisma saving throw.
I get advantage on on spells.
Shit.
The first one was a 3.
No, I have an 18.
The second one was an 11.
Oh no.
Bye-bye!
I cannot get it together. Oh god.
Hey, on the bright side, it's one less person you have to play.
And
True.
they're still alive. They can come back.
That's after
Yeah, if you
a
got a
minute.
plane summons.
Yeah,
So
somebody
it's
hit Tyr.
After a minute and concentration, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to hold that concentration for a minute or she can get out of it.
Alright.
Hide behind somebody.
Oh, I'm not staying there.
Visca,
Fuck, I
we
can't
will
move.
talk about what happens to you if it becomes relevant.
Okay.
Oh.
For my spells, that's actually really good for where I'm at.
Alright. Zoe, now it's your turn.
Alrighty.
This little human
Okay.
just fucking hit you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
So
glare
much.
down at him. Like,
Blue versus red. Let's go, bitch.
Shit.
Didn't you hear him? I can be an ally, but I will
Sounds-
hit you back in self-defense. And then I'm gonna raise my great sword and then come down on him. Let's see. Do
it.
Blouts versus a fire giant. Don't y'all love being level 9? Like, the power your characters have. Like, I mean, a fire giant is usually a fight for a group of people, but here you got Blouts, 1-on-fucking-1.
Oh.
Both of them 23 to attack. Salty attack.
Wings are gonna smack your greatsword right out of the way both times. My AC is 27.
That's gotta be cheating on some level.
I have haste and my wings out. Bloods is just like, no.
Fuck.
Alright then.
He has ice coming off of his wings, so it's fire versus ice.
I got nothing.
That's
that's
rough.
it.
Well, you know what? AC 27 hard to fucking beat with anybody, so that's fair. Okay. So, Mr. Arcordon. You see one of these drow, the one to Kazna's right. You can't really see them too much yet because they were behind a building, but she kind of strides up to have perfect line of sight with you, and then she just kind of looks around, like she's kind of observing what's going on around her, although not really caring about anybody else, just looking dead at you. And she just kind of smiles, and you see faint familiarity with her, maybe, but she's very demonic. She has horns, she has wings, she has these glowing eyes a little bit, so she's maybe not the drow that you once knew, but she is something else. And she just smiles. Guten Abend. Come back with us now, or they all die. And it looks like she starts casting a spell, but holds it.
Well, I mean, he's trying to kill the people who are attacking him, so...
Okay, so she's gonna hold her spell and wait to see what you do. Zaxel, it is your turn.
Are we fighting her? Oh, fuck it. I assume that this well is not a big, deep fucking hole. Is there room to maneuver around here?
It's just a well. It comes about 3 feet off the ground, stone. You can climb on it if you want, but if you try to jump over it and you roll a 1, you will go into it.
Great. Alright, I will move, and somehow the map is not fucking working with me. It won't let me move.
It's because I had you locked.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Alright, roll an athletics check.
I don't fucking have athletics, but okay.
Well, why would you go over the well with this whole fucking map?
I'm going around the edge of the fucking well. I'm not jumping the fucker. I got plenty of movement to pull that off.
It is a well.
You just say, excuse me to razz
I
me
hit a
and go
12.
through her square.
I hit a 12.
So you're able to skirt around the top of this well. Alright, so you skirt around the top of the well. You are now standing on it.
And scream like a fucking banshee. Alrighty. Spell casting psionics. Zaxel casts the following spell revolving no spell components and using charisma as the spell casting ability. Spell save 16 to all you assholes. Mind Blast.
What are we rolling?
Would be a cone attack of Mind Blast for 60-foot cone.
They have to know the save.
What's the save?
Like what kind of save do you want them to roll?
Oh, it's an intelligence save of 16. I was trying to sound cooler than it is, but hey,
That just
some
have
of
to know
these
what you roll.
meatheads won't make that.
23.
Fuck you.
Natural 20, 21.
Oh, fuck you.
For the dumbest character, too.
No, he just acts dumb. He ain't dumb. Laurel?
That's a 20.
Oh,
Fucking shit. This was a really good attack.
it was a
hit
good idea. I'm
fucking
sorry, James.
8 people.
18 for Danielle, by the way.
Oh, beautiful. Saran?
Alright, I got a 4.
Bobby? Selcher already got it. Mavari!
Got a 13.
Selcher will use.
Too.
Selcher will use Flash of Inspiration. Hold on, let me make sure it's for saving throws too.
Wait, how far is this range?
Saving throw, 60 feet.
60-foot cone.
Selcher will use Flash of Inspiration to make that 13 to 17.
Fucking shit.
I think I might be able to do something.
Well, what is
And
it?
Tyr was also affected, so at least I didn't cheat.
Hey, Saran, what do you want to do?
I'm just saying if there's a specific thing I can do, but I don't know if I can cast it on myself.
There's 4 DMs here.
I think she's thinking of using magical guidance to re-roll.
Saran, are you re-rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if she succeeds.
19, thank God.
I almost feel bad. Like, this is almost retarded.
Everyone passed then.
No, Tyr fucking.
Yeah.
My other character got whacked.
The only
Wait.
person to fail was his self.
Nice.
Fuck all y'all. Every fucking one of you.
That's really sad.
That was a great attack, and it just...
It was,
fucked.
dude. I thought that was epic as fuck, and then this happened.
Oh, well. I take 18 damage. I'm in stunned for a minute. That can try to get out of my save every so often.
Oh, that means you also drop concentration.
I know.
Okay.
I was about to mention it.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Becca, you have to play more characters again.
Oh man.
Hey, you cannot say I don't fuck over my own characters.
I mean, you didn't do it on purpose.
that was a really good
yes,
idea.
I did. I knew though what that was going to do to myself,
And
but
I actually
thought
fuck
I'd get out of it. Sorry.
Do we
Because
take
you know
half?
that it was going to happen doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Zaxel, is there anything else you would like to do?
Oh no, that's a turn-ending round right there. That's a turn-ending effect right there.
Fair enough.
Only question is, do we take half if we succeed?
It's a stun, I think.
It does not have
Oh.
a half feature. So you say...
So it's a sucker save. Okay.
Yeah, it's a sucker save. But
It
it
worked.
does have really nice stun. A really decent fucking attack. It really
It
sucks.
brought his ally back, so that's good.
Yeah, it really didn't hurt anything. I hurt somebody and got my ally back, so fuck it.
Kazna, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk. She's gonna walk around the corner here to see right next to the other demoness near this housing area and look right at a Corridan. There you are. We've been looking everywhere for you. Come back to return to the fold. I'd like to know where you've been. And that's it. That's all she's gonna do for her turn.
God, I wish I had dramatic music for right here. I'm gonna find somewhere right there. I'm gonna put dun dun dun. All right. After that, are you holding anything, or are you just saying that and being like?
Nah, she's too much of a boss ass bitch to hold something. She
That's
just come
true.
over there and showed her cards a little bit.
That's fair. All right. After that, Razmi. Okay. She is going to look at Razmi is going to look at Layla, and then turn around and look at Zaxel, and then look at Visca, and then look at the rest of the people that she knows with Seltra away in the distance, very safe and sound away from her. And she's going to kind of quietly just say, "If I walk away, are y'all going to hurt me?"
Would you like to find out? And Layla's just gonna stare her down a little bit.
As far as we know, Razmi's on our side. So Visca's not going to.
She admitted earlier to being Seltra's ally, so I don't know how you want to take that.
True. But there's a werewolf in front of me, and that's much more pressing.
Razmi gonna...
I can't reach her anyway.
Hey, I think you can. Razmi is actually going to slowly back away, looking at Layla and Zaxel, and say, I actually kind of like all of you. I'd rather just not I don't really have anything to do with this. I feel uncomfortable most of the time, but I'm okay, so I'm just gonna... Are we good here? And she's just gonna back up. And she's going to back up to the northeast in between some buildings. Does anybody want to take a attack of opportunity?
She didn't get close enough to our Corridan. And no.
That's true. Alright. Zaxel, Layla, Visca, y'all letting her go?
Yeah.
Okay. She is going to get over here and she's going to cast Bigby's hand, which shows up as kind of this fiery red giant hand. And she's going to step on up it. Oh, fuck. She's going to step onto it and just be like, okay, bye. And then float up a little bit, like 30 feet in the air. Then that's it. So she is not attacking anybody this round. After that, so many tabs. Oh, it's the other girl's turn. Okay, so after that, the other one is going to walk up. Who, Kazna, you know her name is Mudrai. She is going to walk up, and she is actually going to cast a spell on Corridan. Corridan, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Let me see. Oh no, that's not his best. He might fail. He's not very charismatic after all. 6.
A 6. Oh, that's rough. Okay, Arcoridan, you are banished. And as he disappears, a spell goes off from Denzik, the other demonically influenced drow right next to him. Or right next to her. 60-foot radius. Wow, that's... I'm just gonna go this way with it. Is that everybody? Sure it is! Alright! Everybody! Mavari, Seltra, Tyr, Saran, Laurel, LFD, Visca, Layla, Ginyel, Blout, Zoe, Zazel, and Ayala, and Razmi. There's a building there. Please make a saving throw. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Is Laurel's aura active still, though?
No.
You don't feel it.
Use my inspiration.
However, everyone within Layla's does get a +4.
Everyone?
Who she considers an ally.
So Visca and Zaxel.
Woo, 20.
What about Zoe? Does she count?
So far.
Okay. So Zaxel, Visca, and Zoe add, you said 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Okay. Anybody who got a 15 or lower, take 28 points of necrotic damage. Anybody who got a 16 or higher, please take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Sweet, this armor's finally come in handy.
Mudrick will look at you, Kazna, and she will say, "He is only gone for a short time, and he will be back. In the meantime, I believe these are enemies." Oh, that is the end of her turn.
Okay.
Layla, it is your turn.
That's me.
Hi.
Hello. I'm gonna use bonus action, cast magic weapon. So I'm gonna take my scimitar and I'm gonna just run my hand across it, and it becomes magical. So I get a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. And I'm going to try to strike at Laurel.
I feel like we have more pressing issues.
There's a werewolf in front of me. Our Corridon is gone. I am scared. Strike. So yeah, I'm gonna swing one way for 25 and then go for the other direction for another 25. Oop, it should have been +8, but ooh. I'm gonna smite.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I would like to smite. I'll smite on the first one, and I will do it at what level? I'll do it at a second level. Smite. So it will be, let's see, 1d6. Okay, so you're gonna take 9 slashing for the first hit, along with... It's been a while since I played a paladin.
I will note Razmi looks hurt, but her hand is still there.
For 15 necrotic damage for my smite.
15 necrotic, you said?
Yep. And then another 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Ouch. Alright, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Nope, that was bonus action, and that is it.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Top of the second round. Hey, Steven. Will you roll a d20 for me, please?
Absolutely. Which 1d20? I will message you the results.
Ooh, fun. Oh. Okay. Darryn, roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 14.
Okay, okay. Oh, she's still alive. Alright. You guys are looking up at all these people, and you see Razmi in the air with this giant red hand. And then you see this woman actually jump off a building near her. And this woman is green. She has a green tint to her. She has black veins and these black eyes. And she is wearing basic leather armor. She's quite busty because that's how everybody's drawn. But she looks like she leaps off this building, grabs a hold of Razmi, takes her to the ground, and actually punches her twice on the way to the ground. And Razmi has a lot of blood coming out of her mouth, and looks like she's getting very beat the fuck up. But she's still alive. So she is laying on the ground under this lady, and you could see she looks grappled with a escape DC that she will never make. And she's having a rough day over there. And that's what you see there. Let's see here. Mavari, it is your turn. You saw that happen. What would you like to do?
Oh god, there's so much going on. Can't really reach anybody. Mavari's gonna move forward a little bit. She's gonna want to stay in cover. That's 10 feet. Half movement is through everybody. I still don't think I can reach Ayla from here. 10 feet? Oh yeah, she can move in and out of these people pretty easy. She's got the movement for it. She's gonna move back, and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds onto Ayla and use Distance Spell to cast it. And I will be generous and cast it at a nice 3rd level. And Ayla, you feel a cold sensation move through your body as your wounds start to heal just a little bit.
Thank you.
21 points of healing. And, yeah, you feel the cold go through your body. And then, to end her turn, Mavari is going to scoot back through.
What, you don't want to heal and stay out there?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I am not showing that I just did that. She's going to, go behind a corner again.
I'll cancel that held action. Alright, let's see here. Steven, would you please roll a 1d20?
With gusto.
Alrighty.
Who we got on the docket today?
We got this result.
Okay. Zoe, you're a very tall figure. You see one of these demons that were flying overhead swoop down and try to beak and claw at you with its talons. You just feel this claw at your head and this nip at your hair as it tries to claw at you and then bite you. That is a 24 with claw or talons.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, and it's gonna bite at you with a 19.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 16 points of slashing damage from the talons, and then that is 13 points of piercing damage from the beak, as it just kind of flutters about 10 feet off the ground. Actually, you're pretty tall. 10 feet off the ground next to you, just kind of fluttering there.
And you said
squawking
13
at you.
15?
The 13 and 16.
13 16.
Yeah. It's just like, oh man. Then it's Laurel's turn.
Oh,
Ruh-roh. Laurel, you got this person in front of you trying to beat you up.
So some of my wounds start to close up just a bit as I heal for 10. And then I lunge down at Layla. Am I still hasted, or did the concentration get lost?
Saran, I think she ended up past. Yeah, she got a 19, so no, you're still hasted.
That was a while ago, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
She's also a warcaster, so she has advantage plus 50 billion.
Okay. Damn. Alright, so then that is... I'm hopped up on caffeine. Alright, Layla, that is... Because I missed one, that's 5 attacks coming your way. With 4 claws and 1 big old munch. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes, as there's just a flurry of claws and teeth. Coming towards you. Okay, cool. Alright. So, natural 20 for 29. 17?
Nope.
17.
Nope.
21.
Yep.
And 18 for the bite.
Right on the money.
Okay, so then that is 3 Bites with one being a critical. Okay, so we'll do the bite first because that one's just like it's kind of standalone by itself.
Uh-oh.
So then that is.
Is Layla gonna get taken the fuck out?
I think so. I think if it wasn't for that critical, I probably would live, but ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alrighty. Okay, so then that is. Hold on, I'm making sure that like I'm getting all this stuff right. Because I don't want to sit here and cheat you. Okay, so for the bite, that's gonna be. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be 20.
Jesus Christ.
As I just crunch down into your shoulder, and then. Okay, alright, so then I'll go ahead and roll the regular hit, and then I'll save the 20 for last. Coup d'etat, if you will, 2d8. Okay, so.
I think you meant coup de grace.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a little dehydrated. I've been drinking water, but I haven't been feeling all that great. 19 for the first claw.
Yep.
And then the natural 20 is going to be.
Yeah, it's gonna just take me right out, probably.
Wait, I forgot that I got advantage because I got pack tactics. Oh, Layla, honey. Okay, DM, will you allow me to reroll the ones that I missed, or will you have mercy on this poor woman?
Nope,
31.
rich character sheets. Keep going.
No, that's fair. Okay, 31 total.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright. So you knock Layla the fuck out.
Yeah.
Alright. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Blouts, it is your turn. You're in front of this giant woman who probably could actually eat you, but it's fine. And unfortunately, you're hasted too. What do you want to do?
Oh, so I'm very fast talking, and I'm going to fight you now.
Actually, I guess I'm just kind of neutral here.
That's going to be 3 attacks. That's the wrong sheet. Sorry. I was on Arcoridan's. He does not have as high a hit as Blouts.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just go ahead and... Oh boy, that's a 12 for the first one. Does a 12 hit Zoe?
No. Nah.
Wait, that's... Motherfucker. 20 for the second one.
Yeah, that is.
And an 18 for the third one.
Right on.
So 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
You're immune to fire damage? I don't want to assume, but the fire's 4.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I'm immune.
9 points of damage there.
You okay?
The second one is 12 points of damage, because I'm just going to ignore the fire part.
Uh-huh.
And then Danielle's reaction, throwing on another 1d6. Another 5, so 17 points of damage on that one, 9 points, so 26 points of damage total.
Alrighty, okay, alright. I'm still not looking great.
Bonus
I'm
action,
still
Danielle, get her.
That
Alright,
was really funny.
get ready to face his wrath. A 20 to hit from Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Zoe's a beast.
And that's going to be 10 points of damage total, piercing and lightning.
Alright. Still standing.
How is she doing? Like, I don't know if you want to say it out loud, but I'm just curious.
Not compared to her total HP, not great, but compared to like, probably
worry.
other people, pretty okay, pretty decent. I can go around her too.
Fair enough. Okay,
And that is him.
well, get ready to keep talking. Arcordon, it is your turn. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Well, our Corridan is out this round.
Oh, I will say, so the components are an item of distastefulness to the target, so she showed you a tit. Demonic, just crusty...
Hold on. That would be Blouts, not our Corridan. Our Corridan might be into that.
Ugh, that's true, I'm sorry.
He's a
Alright,
fucked
so I
up
guess
boy.
you're just still...
Hanging out.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Sorry for the false hope. After that, Steven,
Present.
will you roll on that table that I'm really fond of? This one is the one that's gonna matter.
Results have been sent.
Alrighty.
In the toilet. Anyway.
Oh, that's just weird. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, Genielle, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Why are you so cruel to the dragon you gave me?
Consider this an ungift.
Oh, wait, he's actually good at these. He has proficiency.
So, you guys see to the south of you a little bit, to the southeast, a little bit to your left there, a
20.
woman. Ooh, nice. A woman fly up over the buildings. She's got like a pink outfit on, and you can see kind of the black vein theme going on with red glowing eyes, red hair that's kind of flowing in the wind behind her. Failed save, blah blah. A successful save, you take half. Okay, so Genielle is going to take. That's a lot. 37 points of force damage as this blast just kind of shoots down at him, like this stream of force energy as this black thick line shoots from her down to Genielle. You know about dragons, so it's possible she targeted him because he is a dragon, although not quite the same as the rest of them.
37 is the full damage or half damage?
Half.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the full was 74.
You hit this poor boy so much. You're so mean to him.
I'm gonna do it again. Hang on there. I'm just kidding. I would like to talk to Dylan and Kevin for a minute, though. So, hey guys. So you two were on your way to Athens when you were ambushed and woke up here in Athens. You were kept chained up with some kind of black infernal shackles, 4 demons, and a few bodies around you. Every couple of days, they brought poorly cooked and bad-tasting scraps of food for Neil, but seemed to understand that Packer 49 does not need food to survive. They have not attempted to communicate with you yet, and ignore your attempts to communicate. You were sitting there, unhappy, hungry, bored, and you heard a small scuff on the stone floor. You looked up to see 4 arrows fly into the house, and then 4 more. After rushing into the room, bow-trained, checking corners with his arrow knocked like it was some kind of flashlight, this figure turned to you. He is shrouded in a purple outfit with brown leather padding on key areas for protection. His purple outfit comes complete with a cape, hood, and mask. He seems only to be equipped with a bow and arrow and stands around 5'10". He listened for a few seconds before putting his arrow away, slinging his bow on his back, and sticking a specific arrow tip in the shackles. He said, "Lean away," and then, after a second, there was a small explosion in the shackles, and they broke. Once freed, he helped gather your weapons and equipment. He said, "We need to move quickly." Neil falls behind Packer 49 and this figure quite a bit, but when he catches up, he seems to have a new companion, a new skeletal companion. You think you may be moving west through the city, but he stops, puts a finger to his mouth, and waves you northward. You start to hear combat, yelling, and spells. You move between a big house and a small complex. You see, over a grassy hill, a large group of people fighting. Among them, Pakra, you see Saran. This figure looks up as a focused black blast is coming from above the complex to your right. He quickly scales the building while saying, "If you go out there, you fight, and you fight to kill." He gets to the roof and he whispers to himself. He pulls out an arrow and it starts to change shape as he shoots it. As he shoots it, he jumps backwards off the roof. Pack 49 and Neil, you see this man clinging to a rope and rappelling at about halfway down this building. The rest of you see this woman with the pink attire and the black veins who was flying to the south and blasting at Genielle from the sky, get yanked out of the air by a small rope. Pakra, Neil, what would you like to do? And roll for initiative.
Oh, is it time?
It's time.
An 11.
An 11. Mr. Neil?
There we go. 15 for Neil. And
Alright.
he would look up at this newcomer who just did this incredible acrobatic and bow work. And he's going to look at Packer and he's be like, I'm not sure whose side we're really on anymore. I'm following your lead, friend. Charge forth, I suppose. I'll follow behind.
I am on the side of my master.
Yes, well, your master is my master in this sense, I suppose, but he seems to have things handled on the roof. Perhaps, maybe we shouldn't go towards the massive combat just yet.
I will go straight there.
Neil takes up kind of a position behind Pakra in wherever he's going, probably a good 5 to 10 feet in the rear, wherever Pakra's leading.
Mm-hmm.
So whose turn is it?
It is your 2 turns.
Okay. Let's see. How far away is everything? Oh, he actually... He sees a little demon thing.
Yep. It's about 10 feet off the ground, but you can reach it.
He's 7 feet tall, so I assume. And he's just going to eyes flash red as he enters a rage, and that means he gets to move half of his movement speed immediately, which is a nice 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would make it all the way there. Because of that, he's just gonna running through everything like a bull off a leash. He's just charging right at this little devil thing, great axe in hand, and he's gonna swing in his beautiful rage. Eyes are
all right. Let's see what you got.
Bright red. Well, he has a very high hit. Natural 1 for a 15 to hit.
Unfortunately, it's a natural 1, so it misses automatically. But actually, just so you know, that would have hit. Even though it was a
23 to hit.
That will hit, yeah.
And this is a magical great axe, so there's at least 1 hit.
Plus 14 to hit, Jesus.
He's in his rage, so he has a +3.
Oh.
So, 17 points of magical slashing damage.
Ow! You hear it just kind of like squeal at you.
And and as he was running forward, mechanical clanking came out as his tail pops out. A giant metal scorpion tail with a blade at the end.
I remember hating this character. All right.
And that is the end of Pakra's turn, because he is raged, he is fighting, he angry.
Neil, you and your friends, what would you like to do?
Yes. So there's these people behind us it says the crew. Are those just civilians, just random?
Those are your crew. They are not actually people. They are all skeletons. But I don't have skeletal mob tokens.
Yes. Okay, so Neil will move his probably up into this point where he can kind of see some of these enemies, and then he's going to send his mob of skeletons ahead of him. They can only get about that far. They can't get much farther than him. But he charges forth. He takes kind of cover behind the nearest receptacle or tree, box, pillar, whatever he can find that can hide his massive body behind. And you can kind of see he's got this arcane tome out. It looks almost like a controller, like he has directional arrows kind of on it, and he is directing the crew of skeletons forward using his book. Kind of green, misty energy coming from his eyes and his mouth as he breathes arcane words under his breath. That's all that can happen for Neil's turn for now.
All right, next turn we're gonna see how that shit goes.
There's about 10 skeletons charging forth behind Pakra, and shambling as they may be.
All right,
what a
Saltra. Yeah, Saltra, you see, actually, you'll see shit. From your vantage point behind that building, you see Packer run up and hit this thing, but you've never seen Packer before. You don't know anything about him. You see this metal construct. Actually, is he metal? What's he made out of?
He is made of glorious, unidentifiable metal.
Right. You see a unidentified metal construct run up with a scorpion tail and a huge axe run up and just sink it into this flying creature that just attacked this giant fire giant. Make of that what you will. What do you want to do?
Seltra's gonna move. He's gonna move past here up next to Laurel and then move next to Blouts. He's going to yell at Blouts to stop. Hey, stop attacking the giant. We clearly have other problems. Zoe, we clearly have other problems. Quit attacking Blouts. Zaxel, we have other problems. I will put you in that well if you don't focus up. And then he's gonna pull out his bow and shoot the lady that's on Razmi.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a 32.
A 32 will hit. She's almost naked.
And then 30 for the second hit.
That will also hit, yes.
I had to save my bonus action, so you better. So it's 14 damage for the not natural 20, and then 38 damage for the second hit.
Oh, fuck. Boy, she was a caster. She lost concentration. She is hurt like a motherfucker. Well, no, she's not dead, but that definitely hurt. That took a healthy chunk out of her hit points.
And then for what he'll actually do is he'll use his bonus action to command LFD to use one of the very few charges we have left of the Rod of Healing, since we haven't used it since Lavari's been a thing, and heal Zoe.
Really?
I gotta look up how much this thing does. We haven't used it in so freaking long.
I don't remember. I'm gonna let you do that and move on.
Alright.
That got weird. Zoe, you're healed by
For 8 damage.
Little robot.
Or for 8 healing.
You have never seen a creature like this before, but it seems good.
Aww.
There's 2 robots in her line of sight now.
Her world's about to get
And
weird.
both helped me. Oh, constructs are a wonderful thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just a wonderful thing.
This is gonna give her a weird perspective on things. All right. Hey, Yella, are you still alive?
Questionable. I'm gonna look to Blouts and I'm gonna be like, what am I supposed to do? Who's these? Who do I punch?
As long as the horns, go call out everybody with horns.
What?
Yeah, what did you just say?
He's just saying
That sounded-
horns a lot.
Celtic.
Yeah, something like that, so don't listen to
Die.
Anyways, he's just really fast saying, go punch everybody with horns.
Okay, who do I see who has horns?
I mean, should that require a wisdom saving throw to understand?
It'd be really funny if you just hauled off and punched Bavari.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm behind a building.
actually, the only person with horns is that demon that the construct attacked, and then you have the 2 drow over there behind Kazna.
Okay,
But you're
well,
leaving a lot of threatened squares in order to do that.
yeah, so I'm gonna go with the demon that the construct attacked.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go try to snipe that thing with.
He's 10 feet off the ground, but you do flutter, so.
Yeah, I can fly, just up to him. So
You just go up behind it, and you just see the 7-foot tall construct, like, waving it above his head to hit it.
that awkward eye contact of like, I don't know what you are, but sure, this is happening.
You float. That is not okay.
All right, Ayla.
3 swings of the staff, 14 and 18 and a 31. I'm sensing a trend right now.
Everything except for the 15. Or, I'm sorry, 14 hit.
Okay, so so it is going to be 8 slashing on the first one, and it is going to be 10 slashing on the second one.
Oof.
How hurt is it looking? Just real quick before I do something else.
If you were to measure it in numbers, you don't fucking know.
Thanks.
Here to help.
Flurry of blows.
Oh, okay.
20 and not another 20, please. 17.
Those both hit. Are you kicking with your winged boots? Because that's kind of funny.
No, my astral arms are out.
Oh.
Yeah. So that is just 2d8.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. So 6 and a 9.
Do you get
Assuming-
your damage bonus on that?
Yeah, so add 6 to that. Thank you.
Okay. Alrighty. The bitch looks hurt, but he's still floating there. He's bleeding his black blood. It's kind of dripping on the ground next to this construct creature. Alright, so, unless there's something else you would like to do.
No, sir.
Alright. Saran, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You can see pretty much everybody's in your line of sight, except for Neil and his skeletal crew, who are behind the building to your right, and Mavaris to your left.
Shoot. Yeah, 'cause I don't know. Fuck. So she will hear or like see Pakra with a shocked but thankful expression. She gets distracted for a little bit, but tries to clear her mind, remembering she's currently in combat. And she is going to cast Fireball on Kazna in that group by using a transmute spell, or like sorcery point. Make it lightning damage instead of fire.
Okay.
And she does have a necklace of fireballs, so she will be taking one of the beads for that.
Alright. So what kind of save do we need to make here?
Let's see. Where is it? Choose within range. Each creature in a 20-foot radius must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Do you want it to include only those 3? Because you can get a lot more.
I will do the 3 of them and the demon thing, Bone Devil.
So Visca, Dinzik, and Mudri. Oh, and Kazna. Dexterity saving throws. So Mudri and Dinzik rolled a 17 and 18.
Hey.
I like how they're both Becca.
Vishka rolled an 18. Kazna is rolling as well. Kazna got a 10.
Oof.
She's not super dexterous.
Alright.
Okay.
So Kazna's the only one who's going to take the full damage. But Visca and the other 2 will take half.
Okay.
And then one of them will have to make a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, natural 20.
Okay, just a quick question. Do I implement spell attack bonus with that?
The damage?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
No,
it's just a shit ton of DA6.
Okay.
James should know it off the top of his head.
This is my first time casting Fireball, so...
8d6.
28 lightning damage.
That's a lot of ones.
Yeah, I know. Pretty sad.
I think Fireball just requires that half of your rolls will be 1s. It happens to me all the time.
I apologize. You said 1, or I'm sorry, you said 28, right?
Yeah, 28 lightning.
It seems to be a trend with lightning-based fireball specifically.
True.
Kazna, you see to your right, Dinzik is holding that spell, and she grits her teeth and hangs on to it as this lightning hits her. Or detonates. Alright, Saran, if there's nothing else you would like to do?
Yeah, I think that'll be it.
Alright, Visca, it is your turn. You're in the middle of a whole bunch of people.
Which is the sorcerer who just attacked me? Who did that big damage spell with the...
That would be... Oh, wait. I'm sorry, which one? The lightning one or the necrotic one?
The necrotic one.
That would be... Mudrik. Or, I'm sorry, Mudri. On the other side of Kazna. You could reach her from over Kazna and the other demonic drow, but I'm going to give her a slight AC bonus for partial cover. +2.
See, the thing is Visca can fly.
Oh.
Yeah, Visca could fly around them and get right on top of that bitch.
She says, oh no. She looks up at you as you come down. Ich bin nicht mein Glück.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Come on, Vishka. Roll better, please.
I'm biased, so I hope you don't.
12 for the first hit. For the first claw attack.
Sucker!
Yeah. 20, dirty 20 for the second claw.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then the tail attack is a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, so the claw damage.
Oh, she has Hellish Rebuke. But that's a waste of a spell slot. Ask our Cordon.
For the claw attack is 9 points of damage, slashing damage. And then the sting, the tail attack is the nasty one. That's the one you don't want to hit. Alright, so it is 9 plus 4. Math is hard.
13.
13 piercing damage. And
Ow.
then
Oh, there's more.
the rest is poison damage.
Oh, that's nice.
So total it's 31 points of damage.
With the 14?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's 17 points of poison damage, and she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, fuck. For what?
The poison condition.
Oh. 20 total.
That's a pass.
Okay. So she's not poisoned, but she still takes the full poison damage?
Yes.
Okay. She is quite hurt. You could say she's very ouched.
Yeah.
Alright. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's the end of Vishka's turn.
Fair enough. Steven.
Yes.
Could you roll on that table for me real quick?
Mm-hmm.
You can skip over Layla. That bitch did.
Alrighty. There you go.
Oh. Alright. Do. Pakra, as you attack this flying demon, one flies down from over the roof of this building to your left and attacks you from behind. It's gonna try to beak at you. It's gonna try to snap at you, and then you're gonna feel his claw at your back. That is a 14 with the beak, and a 13 with the claw or
Miss.
talon. Jeez, this is bullshit.
Packer
Alright.
is too strong. He is too angry to die. He will kill everything.
I see that. That sounds threatening. Alright, so that's the end of his turn. I missed somebody somewhere. Nope. He's just lower on the initiative. My bad. Alright. After that, Zoe, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Alrighty. Well, Seltra told us to freaking focus up, and we got like bigger problems, and seeing the little demon guys. I'm gonna look at Blouts and say, look, man, Seltra helped me out, and he's clearly smarter than he looks. I'm gonna call a truce with you, and I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do. I'm gonna fucking trust you. Zaxel, whether you like it or not, Seltra helped us get out. Have a little decorum, and then I'm going to just step just a little more next to Blouts. Actually, no. No, I know exactly where I want to go. Let's measure first before I start talking out of my own ass. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to bum rush where Razmi is. Skid to a, skid, and then I'm just gonna, backswing, the jolly green giantess, I guess, sitting over here wailing on Razmi, if she's even still alive, if I recall. She is, right?
Yeah, she is, just barely.
Okay, cool. Let's do something about that. Alrighty. 20?
20 will hit.
Okay, and then I crash back down with a 24.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool. And then that would be... Okay, alright. That's gonna be... I need to play Fire Giants. That's 20. That's 28 on the first hit.
Oof, okay.
And
That
then... 33 on the second.
Oh my god, I didn't see that coming.
Did I win?
That really hurt. She's bleeding, and with that, she actually does turn away from Razmi, who's about to fucking die. And she looks up at you, and she just kind of yells in this, guttural roar that I'm not going to attempt.
That's very fair, but look at Razmi like, I never liked you, but you better skedaddle.
Her eyes are sunken into her head. You can see her face is bruised and bleeding, and you see this little thumbs up, just kind of
Alright. Alright. Just pick her up and throw her like a football. Alrighty. Nah, I'm good.
Tyr. I did it again. Okay, Tyr, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Not be stunned. So, rolling for that.
Oh, yeah.
23! Not fucking stunned. So, Tyr is really fucked up. He ain't dead yet, but he's more than half dead and shaking this off this face. So he will be doing nothing else.
Alrighty. Kazna, what would you like to do?
Kazna took the full blunt of that attack. And Vishka's right there, but I'm not allowed to attack myself.
I'd prefer you didn't.
But she's gonna move forward. Well, actually, she doesn't have to move at all. She looks past Laurel and looks at the little one who just struck at her. And she smiles and said, "Shouldn't have done that." And I need Tyr and Saran to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck, I wasn't doing anything. Leave me the hell alone.
You're
Are
right
you
there,
doing
bud.
A fireball back at her?
No,
Oh,
it's worse.
Ooh.
And
Can I counterspell?
you can try.
Sure.
It's a
So-
5th level spell.
Oh. So you will have to roll a intelligence check. So roll 1d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Wait, are you? You have to check to make sure counterspell
60-foot
60
range.
feet. Yeah. Yeah, you're within range. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
22, bitches.
Oh, he counterspelled the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Thank God. Nice one.
Enough. I didn't need any help.
After she feels the spell sizzle from her hand, she looks dead at you, Tyr. And it is, if looks could kill, whatever HP you have left would be gone.
Yeah, stare at the building, because I'm right at the edge of it. You can't see me. Ha ha ha.
Wait, if you can't see me, can you see
Uh-oh.
Kazna?
I'm
Tyr, you
fucking
just
with
told on
you.
yourself.
No.
Who are you kidding? This is all rubble. I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
I'm just trying to bullshit.
I was just making sure. That's,
No, I want to not get hit. So
Are y'all having a measure off here?
I was
No.
just measuring for no reason.
actually, now that the thing didn't take, Kazna's moving forward.
Uh-oh.
How much movement does she have? Where is her movement? Oh,
So I will say, you know that these two demoness people, these drow, can handle themselves, but Visca will take an attack of opportunity if you walk away.
that's fine. She doesn't care.
Okay, that's fair.
She's gonna move right up to Laurel. Now an attack of opportunity from Vishka on myself.
If you crit yourself, I'm gonna laugh.
I'm also gonna laugh. That'd be really funny.
I kind of want it, but I don't.
It's a 17, and that does not even hit Kazna.
All right.
Kazna fucking ducks the claw and like moves forward.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Nope. That's the
All
end.
right. Damn, I almost feel like I should have went beforehand. So because it's not concentration, Dinzik is actually going to use Power Word Stun on Visca. She's going to look up at Visca. Get off mine, sister. And does Visca have fewer than 150 hit points?
Like in general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's stunned.
Okay, there's no saving throw or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Yup.
Power words be like that.
Yeah. You can use a Constitution save.
Visca has magical resistance.
You can magically not resist because you don't get a saving throw, bitch.
Okay.
Alright. So you can use a Constitution save throw at the end of your turn, so you'll get to use it then. But for now, you are leaving it dumbfounded. So you are a dumbfounded bone person. Isn't that fun? Zaxel, is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to know if the portal to the other world is still open in that well.
I mean, you see water at the bottom of it. You want to jump down?
No.
All right.
Alright, who cast the banishment on my friend?
What's your passive perception?
It went right past me. 16.
No, I'd say that's decent enough. You know, it was the drow-looking demon that is to the left.
Cool.
The one with the
I
darker
will
skin.
be casting a spell saying, "Give him back." and you can try a strength check as I cast telekinesis.
Huh. Shouldn't really do that. Hold on, I'm
why
trying
not
to see. Hold on, let's see if she has something here that can help her out, because it's not good.
Oh, that really sucks, but
No,
I
she
have
doesn't.
to disrupt her concentration.
She has nothing. That is a 14 strength check.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
Move. Contested creature strength versus is a strength check. If you win the contest, you move the creature 30 feet in any direction, upwards, whatever the hell, and the creature is restrained.
Okay. Which direction would you like to move her?
Directly in front of me, and she can turn around. I would like to make a melee attack.
But you just use your action to cast telekinesis.
I usually make multi-attack of 2 spells and a physical if they're close.
No, that's not even close. No. You can cast a spell or take attacks.
Next, I will try using her as a shield.
And then I'll eat her.
And then I'll eat her.
Yes, that you can do. Okay. Steven, please roll a 1d20. Sorry, I'm trying to move this along.
Oh, where's my list? Where's my list?
I can send you again if you want. I have it favorited.
I just had it in another tab.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, no. Alright. So, Visca, as you get stunned and you see this drow concentrating on you, you see a demon take the opportunity to fly up behind her and start attacking the Mudri, the drow demon in front of you. So I'm going to hit myself now. He is going to try to bite her with his beak and then claw at her with his talons, kind of scraping at her wings. Oh, good. 10 to hit. 16 to hit. I have no idea her AC is. No, she's got stud leather on. Okay, we're good. So neither of them hit, but he is on her like wide on right, so she cannot move up now. That sucks. Razmi cannot possibly get out of this woman's grip. So, Zoe, as you're standing there, you see Razmi kind of like bite down on her arm a little bit, and it does absolutely nothing to this like green behemoth of a woman. Mm-hmm. But then Razmi's eyes kind of glaze over with this fiery darkness, and you see she detonates a fireball right there at center on her. You are immune to it. She is immune to it, and it seems to burst outward and backward, as if somebody's looking at a top-down map of it. And it only hurts the green lady that is holding her, but unfortunately, the lady doesn't take the full damage, but she does take a good chunk.
Good.
Yes, so that is the end of her turn. After that...
I'd give her a high five, but I'm pretty sure I'd kill her.
Yeah, probably. Great, another. Mudri. She can't move up, but she does know what a mind flayer is. Mudri's gonna take one step to her right, not leaving Visca's attack of opportunity range. Oh yeah, she's stunned. Damn, I remember. I was gonna fucking hurt you, but it's fine. Zaxel, you here? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna load up his.
Go ahead.
Okay, how many hit points do you currently have?
Quite a lot.
Okay, let's pretend that was a number.
132, way below 150.
Yeah, you're stunned. That's what I was trying to make sure is Denzik cast it last time on Visca. So Mudri is going to cast it on you. So you and Visca are both stunned, but unfortunately I don't get to...
Such a horse shit. Okay.
I wanted a finger of death Visca, and you fucked that up.
I wanted to eat this bitch, but you fucked that up.
You still phrasing.
Guess we'll call it even. Let's see here. So that is the end of round 2. Let's see here. Round 3. That's gonna get fun again. Top of round 3. This lady. How many hit points does Razmi have? Okay. she's going to punch Razmi. Okay. She punches Razmi, and Razmi has 5 hit points left. But she rolls Razmi off of her, and then she's going to take 2 swings at you, Zoe, as she stands up using half her movement. And she looks pissed. You could say she's like a raging beast or woman of some kind. It's green. She just happens to be green, that's all. Does a 25 and a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Okay, so 24 and 18.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Still up.
Okay.
Not looking good, but I'm still up.
Will you make a Constitution saving throw?
Can check my Constitution.
It's
okay, cool.
probably high, but
Yeah.
might as
I'm
well.
a beefy gal.
This bitch ain't gonna last as long as I thought. She is considered bloodied.
As of my 13.
You are stunned until the end of her next turn. Wait. Yeah. To the end of her next turn, you are stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Mavari, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Good question. Who Mavari considers allies? Who looks the most hurt?
Razmi.
I can't reach Razmi, even if I tried.
I was just gonna see if you consider her an ally.
I do consider Razmi an ally, but I can't reach Razmi. There's a lot going on.
That's like say
Who
Laurel,
within
probably.
30 feet of me could use healing?
That guy
Yeah,
narrowed
but
down
like-
a lot.
Tyr needs heal.
Tyr needs healing. Okay.
Any sort of healing would be appreciative given the fact that
That's fine.
Yeah,
Mavari
heal
will
her.
move right through Tyr, and I'm in 5 feet of both of you. And it's gonna blow a few more sorcery points. Let's go! And I'm going to twin spell Cure Wounds.
you're a gem.
Yeah, it's only 2nd level.
Thanks.
It's fine. Anything's better than nothing.
I guess yeah, that's true. Right. Ooh. Mavari, you'll watch as Mavari looks very unpleased with the amount she just healed. And I'm gonna put in another sorcery point to add to re-roll that 1
Alrighty.
with empowered healing. Alright. So, good god, math is hard.
It's
10
total
points
10.
Yeah, 10 points of healing. Let's go.
That's an
Beautiful.
11. Oh, I'm sorry. You re-rolled one of them. I thought you added that to it. My bad.
No.
Beautiful.
And then she's just gonna squeeze back around. Right
That's
around the
fine.
corner.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's scary out there.
It is a big cluster of shit.
Mavari is wet tissue paper. She took a hit already and she's okay. She's
Yeah.
okay with cowering around.
That's good. Speaking of cowering. Oh wait. Man, I should have swung at you with that demon. I forgot, Zoe. Hey Ella, you're hurt really bad, right?
Yeah, pretty decently.
Alright, this demon's gonna try to finish you off.
It's
So
attacking her?
Yeah.
Reaction Sentinel. Packer's making an attack.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. So it is going to try to bite down at you with its beak as you see these claws, big old gray claws that are sharp, come up and try to hit you. The beak is a 12. The talon is a 24.
Ooh, the 12 doesn't, but the 24 does.
Alright, so you take 16 points of slashing damage. There's this large talon claws into you.
Ouchies.
Pakra?
Yep. The Great Axe comes down for a 27.
Yeah.
Good. And that's going to be 21 points of slashing damage magical.
Oh, okay. So that hurt like a motherfucker.
Also, it
But-
can no longer move away from him. Its movement speed is 0.
It slowly sinks to the ground looking sad. Help, mama help. Alright. That is the end of his turn. At the end of his turn, Laurel, it is your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. You saw that You saw that plate drow kind of walk up to you, but she's not looking at you. She's not looking to threaten you. She's looking past you, you could say.
Is her focus on the people behind me?
What's your passive perception?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Thanks.
Probably not. I actually don't think it's great. A 12.
You could roll a perception, but you're not sure.
Will that be my action?
It'll be your bonus action.
Okay, I'll take that. Hold on, let me... 12.
I mean, that's the way you came from, so it's pretty safe. So it's really hard to tell because there's a demon behind her, there's a bunch of people to her left. She could be trying to get the fuck out of here. And you know that to your right is a cluster of skeletons. So, who knows what's going on there.
Okay, alright. I guess that's fair. You know, I could just like do the normal thing and ask her, hold up, friend or foe?
That depends.
Ugh, you're just like
Sorry,
the
Cassie.
serpent-tongued one. I will... Ooh. What's I'm gonna do? It's like, what? I guess, God, it's so hard not to meta. Okay. This is what I will do. I will hold my action. But if she moves out of my range, like pretty much back towards my allies, I'm swinging.
Okay. If she moves out of your range back towards your allies, then you will swing. Okay. After that, Blouts, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, let's see. There's some demons, and while he's not the fondest of Ayla, she's still technically an ally. Fondness or not, I think he's gonna just sigh and run up straight to the demon, and he's gonna take his 3 swings.
Alright, you got this.
19 to hit for the first one. Swinging up once.
Ah, yes, that will hit. Yes, sir.
Natural 1 for an 11. So, yikes. But third attack is a 23.
Yes, sir. That'll hit.
So he's going to do 2 hits. First amount is 23 total, but that's going to be 7 points of fire damage, 6 points of lightning, and 10 points of slashing.
Oh shit. Alright, go over it one more time. What are the damages?
10 points of magical slashing. That's going to be 7 points of fire. And 6 points of lightning.
Alright. He looks pretty resistant to a lot of that magical damage, but a lot of it also goes through, so yay.
And then the second attack is 8 points of slashing damage, 7 points of fire damage, and 5 points of lightning damage. Followed up by 1 Geniel reaction for another 6 points of lightning damage.
Okay. So while it was resistant, it still took a good chunk of damage.
Bonus action. Geniel, get him. And Geniel will fly at the other one because it's attacking somebody from behind.
Alrighty.
an 8 to hit, so that won't.
Unfortunately, an 8 will miss, yes, sir.
So that will be turn.
Alrighty. After that, the gentleman in purple with the bow will release the rope that he was hanging on and just kind of drop to the building and duck behind it. And as he leans against it, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who to shoot at with him. The only ally over there is Pakra. Steven, will you do me a favor and not swing, roll on the table, and I'm just gonna roll out people who look human. No offense to the rest of you.
Alrighty. Result.
Damn it. Will you re-roll? He can't see here.
Okay.
Mavari, maybe? Maybe Saran? Maybe Laurel? Who will ever know? Actually, that's pretty legit. Alright. So he's gonna move up to be beside Neil, and then he's gonna be... Neil, he's gonna be standing beside you, he's gonna look towards this giant 11-foot tall werewolf, and just go, what the fuck? and he's gonna shoot at her. Where is he? There he is. We're not gonna do anything special because he doesn't know anything about her. Laurel does a 28, 25, and 25 hit.
Yeah.
Do you have cover? Yeah, I'll give you +2 because Seltra's there. Does a 23 and 23 hit?
You are hasted, remember that.
That doesn't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're not gonna do none of that. Although the explosive air looks really tasty right now. Let me get my calculator. You take 40 points of piercing damage as you see these 3 arrows just into you. Just kind of your back area as you're looking down at Kazna with your claw raised.
40? Is it 40?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes. Alright. Yeah, I will say with a 12% passive perception, you have no idea who shot you. You're just kind of looking around at these motherfuckers around you. You're like, what the hell? But nobody has a bow out.
Seltra does. Seltra just shot you.
Oh, that's true. And it's that direction also. Yeah, that's son of a bitch.
Seltra would never.
Yeah. I don't know. That's metagame. Roll an insight check. I'm
Really?
just kidding. No. But I did hit my hand when I was trying to find that, so that sucked.
I did hit my hand.
Or Cordan, you're stuck in the abyss. However, something does happen.
Yeah.
Beside the well, 2 figures emerge out of it, almost like you guys did. So they look a little different than creatures you've ever seen before. They are very tall, peaking at around 8 feet tall. They look almost skeletal, except for they're dog-like in their features and have humanoid standings. They are bipedal. They carry 2 different weapons. One of them has an axe, a giant, large axe, where it's like a large axe head on either side of what looks like a spear. And then it has a Kopesh sword, where it kind of curves up. You would more likely refer to it as kind of like a farming type tool where you're from. And that one also has a shield that is very colorful in its iconography and has symbols on it that look like pictures almost. And it has a collar around it with striped coloring, and its head is that of a dog. It has long pointy ears that are pointed upwards. It has glowing yellow eyes and a dog's snoot and a torn and faded loincloth that looks much like Mavari's robe. So that's fun. But these creatures step out of the well as it glows kind of a purple. So, Zaxel, that might answer your question a little bit. It glows a bit of a purple as they step out of it, and they look around until eventually their eyes land on Layla at the ground. And they will actually walk over towards her, and they will get on either side of her, kind of bumping Dinzik to the side as she just kind of is telekinetically there. Oh! We need to actually circle back to that for a second. I think that's actually gone when you're stunned. But they kind of bump her to the side as they go on either side of Layla, and it looks like they begin casting a spell. But other than that, it's fine. After that, the lady on the roof flies up again. She looks a little angry, but it's fine. I find her tab, and she's gonna cast... Actually, you know what? So, Neil, you see this lady, this crazy looking bitch in the pink with the black veins, kind of peek over the corner while flying, and she looks angrily down at this man in the purple, and you see these force of arrows just fly down at him. Luckily, she rolls like shit. So even though it was 7 arrows, he actually didn't really take that much damage. And then she just kind of backs up to be on top of the roof, but out of line of sight. Well, to you guys.
Neil looks up at this all happening, he looks at this purple-clad man, and he's just like, I thought you dealt with her. Finish the job, man. What's wrong with you?
I have a bow.
Well, damn it, use it. She's trying to kill us, and there's plenty of things to worry about out here besides a person on a rooftop.
He just kind of sighs. All right. After that, Seltra, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm gonna
To your
have
right. Yeah, to your right, you see Blouts and Geniel fighting demons with Packer in the middle. This metal construct, Ayala over there barely hanging on. To your left, you got Saran, Tyr, and Mavari down the alleyway between those two houses. In front of you, you got Laurel, Kazna, these two dog creatures, LFD, Zaxel, and he's actually stunned, so the woman is no longer telekinetically held, because I believe that's concentration. But, yeah, and then you got the other drow, and Visca, and the other demon up and in front of you to your left, and then up in front of you to your right, you have Razmi, the green woman, and Zoe, pretty far off. And then behind you, you got some skeletons.
Alright, Seltra's going to run between this crowd to the opposite end of the well. He's going to use telekinetic shove to pull Disnick into the well. And if Zaxel has to go with her, then I apologize.
Wait, you want to do what?
I'm going to telekinetically shove Disnick into the well.
Alrighty, it's a strength saving throw, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie. 18.
Damn. Alright, well, 2 shots going at Green Lady.
Alrighty. It is not concentration, so... Or, I mean, it is concentration, so Zaxel, she is no longer telekinetically held.
Yeah, I knew that, but you kept talking, so I wasn't going to interrupt you.
So, I tried to say it all quickly, my bad.
So the 22 hit?
Yes, sir.
They both hit, alright. Darn it, I'll use my bonus action. I keep forgetting to not do that. 44 damage.
Jesus. Alright, she is very hurt. Zoe, she is smaller than you, but you can see her muscles bulging with rage as she's just looking up at you. But you can see blood coming out of her and these arrows fucking sticking out of her, but she is focused. Well, as much as an angry person can be.
And I'm going to have LFD do his best and just walk over here. And the end his turn right there. He takes the dodge action if I don't command him to do anything.
Yeah, fair enough. After that... Jesus. Oh, wrong page. Alright, after that, yeah. Ayala? You're still alive, right?
Yeah, I
Alright,
suppose.
Yeah, hey, take a turn.
Sure, why not? This thing is still alive in front of me, so I'm gonna strike at it, I suppose.
It is not healthy, but it is alive.
Okay, well, it needs to be dead, is what it needs to do.
You could actually kill it in one hit, if you do a good job.
Maybe. Have you seen my rolls?
You're right. You could kill it in 3 hits.
Yeah, well, 14.
Unfortunately, we'll miss.
Let's ignore that one, because I double. 15, and
that's a
then 21 on the 3rd hit, in case I didn't roll.
The 15 will hit. Go ahead and roll that damage, and then hang on to the 21 for another target if you want to use it.
Okay, sounds like a good plan. 2-handed for a 10 slashing damage.
I'm sorry it's still alive, but
That's what I thought.
5 hit points.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take another 12 slashing.
Okay.
Can I decapitate it?
You've had a rough go. Yeah, sure.
Yay! Yeah, so I go and decapitate it with a good old slice. And then I'm gonna bonus action patient defense. And as I patient defense, I'm gonna kind of like hold my hand to my chest a little bit, and I'm actually gonna be like, Dad, if you're listening, I could use a little help.
The big ouchie.
Packer gives you a thumbs up after decapitating it.
Yeah, she does have like a double-bladed staff. Packer's never seen it, so
Packer doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, she could have like stuck it in the chest though, and then swung it around to cut off its head with the other end. Like, I would hate to be there in this situation because Todd would be scared, but it would look cool. Like, I would be open to seeing this in like a cinematic way. Just
She's
not
cute
physically.
but deadly.
Yes, exactly.
And Pakra is just deadly.
You know what? Neil, what would you like to do?
So Neil pipes up. He's like, "Focus your efforts elsewhere. Your talents are wasted on pathetic demons. Allow me." And then he commands his legion of the undead up to this other demon, and they are going to begin hacking and slashing with their short swords. That is, I'm gonna roll 2 attacks. I'm just gonna count each demon as a mob, or each skeleton mob as an attack, because I don't want to roll 10 attacks for you.
Fair enough.
So here's the first mob. Attacks with 24 plus 20.
Number 2 is actually untouched.
Okay, so that's a 15 for the first attack.
That'll hit.
And a 20, dirty 20 for the second attack.
That'll hit. So they all just whack this thing.
They all begin swinging. A skeleton short sword does 5 points of damage, so times 10, so 50 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Number 2.
Yeah, that guy's really hurt.
And then Neil himself will launch a 3rd level chromatic orb, dealing acid damage at it as well.
Is that just one target, or does that roll through it and hit like everybody here in the line?
It's a
Packer
single
too.
target.
Oh,
No, unfortunately, maybe.
I heard that. It's too late.
I thought you
Recording
liked
said
Pakra.
Hey, Pakra's kept him alive this far. I'm sure he does. That's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Excellent. Beautiful.
If you
And that's
take this dude out in one turn, I'm gonna be shocked as fuck.
well, maybe. For 28 acid damage.
Okay, so it is still alive, but not
So a
by
legion
much.
of skeletons charge up and just begin hacking into the demon, and in the midst of all that chaos, a ball of acid just smacks it in the back and begins dissolving into its skin. As Neil peeks out and then peeks back behind whatever the heck he's hiding behind, and just kind of does a chuckle to himself within earshot of the purple-clad man.
Jesus. I will tell you, actually took him down to 26 hit points. Like, you fucked his shit up.
Beautiful. That is Neil's turn.
All right. After that. Okay. Steven, will you roll a 1d5 for me, please?
5, gotcha.
1, 2, 3,
5.
5. Okay. Blouts.
Oh.
You hear this creepy kind of tearing sound behind you. As the ground almost seems to open up, and you see this man slither out of it. I say slither and man at the same time, because he has what looks like a war helmet on, a thick and wavy brown-haired beard, and he has a very physically adept upper body, and 2 swords, 1 in each hand. But at the same time, his legs seem to be a snake that divides into 2 different snakes with heads on it as he slithers out of this hole, and he looks at you and he says, "I am Ericthonius of Athens. I come at the behest of Athena. I am here to kill you and your companions in recompense for what you have done to Artemis and Apollo." And he swings at you twice. Oh no, I'm sorry, he swings at you 4 times. And then his
What the fuck?
his snake is going to bite you. That is a 25, 20, 29, 31, and then the snake is going to try to bite you for a 19, or I'm sorry, 18.
18 misses. It was. Hold on. Can you say those numbers again? Because it cut out.
25,
Okay.
20,
Okay.
29.
Okay. The 29 is
31.
the only thing going to hit because he's going to smack everything out of the way with his wings.
Okay, so the 31 also, I'm assuming. 31
Yeah.
also hits.
27 is the AC. Yeah, to beat.
Okay. So it's actually not much damage then. Oh. 4 by roll max. That is 33 points of slashing damage as this amalgamation of human and snake slithers out of the ground and just with insane reflexes quickly swings and just a fury of bladed blows on Blouts. But that's the end of his turn. Ayala, you have heard this name before, but I don't think you've ever met him because he's been hidden away for most of his life. So you can try to make conversation, but it's kind of a bad time. So, you know, maybe later. Saran, it is your turn. You saw this. What do you want to do? You got all this going on. You got the dog creatures, you got the crazy drow lady, who you tried to hurt, and now she's coming towards you, but I don't know, she might be trying to just leave. Get some food. Hard to say.
Okay, so she will cast. Wait, what is that item again? She'll take out a wand of magic missiles, and she will use 6 of the 7 charges on it to hit Kazna.
Oh.
Let me
So
look
when you use that many charges, how many darts is that?
up. 8, I think.
Oh, shit.
Quick question: is Laurel not in front of me?
It's magic missile.
Oh, right.
Magic missile, I'm pretty sure it does kind of go around. It's
Magic missile
whatever's-
never misses.
And then that just automatically like swoops around the rail between her legs, over her shoulders, between her armpits, and just pop, 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 pop into Kazna. I regret using that on the NPC because she rolled
22.
5 ones. Oh. Oh. Alright, so how much damage do you do to Kazna?
I deal 22 damage.
Ow. Kazna, you take 22 points of force damage.
Got it. Got it.
Alright. Packer 49. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh.
Saran, is there anything else you want to do?
No.
Packer? Give it a go.
There's still a demon behind him.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think it should be there.
right behind me.
It's still behind him, but that tail of his is going to flick out at it.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just double check what its bonus is, because it's not a +1 weapon, but...
They're actually both still alive, but they're both almost dead, so...
Well, let's give the one behind him a little bit of love. A 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
But it's going to need to make a wisdom saving throw for me, as I'm going to use a use of Ravenous Fury.
What the fuck is that?
It must make a wisdom saving throw
Oh.
or take 2d12 psychic damage.
18.
It fit. Oh, 18? Motherfucker, you had to say that.
Oh, wait, I'm
right.
sorry. Wait. I have advantage. Nope, never mind.
It's not a magical feat. Not a magical thing.
That sounded pretty magical. What the hell?
It's literally just an angry magic bullshit.
Oh. Angry magic. So it takes no damage or half damage?
It will take half of the 2d12.
Alrighty. You could still... no, not that one. You could hurt it a lot.
Didn't Ayla kill number 1?
Nope, he's got 5 hit points. No, wait. I'm sorry. No,
Yeah, I
you're right.
did.
I'm sorry. I messed up.
I distinctively remembered her
It will.
beheading.
It will take 12 points of slashing damage and 6 points of psychic.
12 points of slashing, 6 points of psychic.
It
Resistant to psychic? Nope.
and then
Oh,
a quick motion. He's going to turn around. You said the one in front of him is dead, technically, right?
Yes, the one in front of you is dead. That's my bad. Number 1 is dead. Number 2 has 8 hit points left. So he will be dead.
Great axe swing.
Uh-oh.
22 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
I mean, his base damage, like, is a +10. Do you want me to roll the d12 as well?
Of course I do. When she sees numbers.
21 points of slashing damage.
That's a lot of damage. Okay, so number 2... Oops, that's Resmi. Number 2 is also dead.
He just turns around and cleaves it right in half.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Die, you stupid, bat-looking fucktard!
There it is. Welcome back. This guy. What do you want to do?
Am I still stunned?
Oh, yeah.
Can I break out of it now?
Hold on, I lost it. Forward stun. Constitution saving throw with advantage.
I already get advantage, so.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. DC is 16.
I'm looking at too many stat blocks right now.
You got this. Oh.
Well, the first one was an actual 1. 13, so no.
Ha! Oh, I mean, oh. I'm so sad for you.
Oh my god. If she ever
That's
gets
not true.
unstunned, it's over for this bitch in front of me.
Look, that is a caster. She did not want you awake. She's already got problems.
Yeah. Okay. That's the end of Visca's turn.
All right. Blah, blah. Number 3. Where's number 3? There's number 3. Oh, Mudry. He's going to try to tear up this drow, this demonic drow creature. Rock number 3 is going to try to claw at her with his talons and then try to bite the shit out of her. That's a miss. That's not. Damn it. Ooh. 14 points of slashing damage. Other than that, she is okay. But she's actually pretty fucking hurt already. Which one's concentrating?
Oh, I was also going to mention Packer was going to move a step to the left. That's all.
You're good. I'm just... So she still has concentration despite all the shit that's happened to her. That's just weird. Alright. So that happened. Zoe, it is your turn. You are standing in front of this green lady with Razmi on the ground who looks... When I say barely alive, I mean if you flicked her with your toe, she would fucking die.
I'm stunned.
I forgot about that. It is until the end of her next turn. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how are you doing? Do you have a good drink over there? Do you have anything with you?
I have water.
Oof. You should trade that in for some bourbon.
I don't drink.
You should look into that too. Tyr, it is your turn. What do you want to do? This meat is gross. I'm not gonna say who made it.
I am going to finally, now that I am out of fucking stun, going to cast Hold Monster.
Actually, you have to make a Constitution saving throw because you are also power word stunned.
No, it wasn't. I was
Yeah, you were.
Quexel stunned. I was Zaxel stunned.
Oh wait,
And he got out of it last round.
I'm sorry. I
the
got
one
your
that's,
characters
yeah,
mixed up. My bad. I'm sorry.
no worries.
Jesus.
They will need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Which one?
That would be your little slithering asshole over there in front of my friend.
Oh. Ooh. I
They're
do
not
remember his
usually
stats at
known
all.
for their wisdom, and they need to hit an 18.
Oh. But sir, did you not hear what he said? That is a 23.
Me? This is not my day for fucking spells, that's for damn sure.
That's okay. When you find out who he is, you'll understand.
This is so fucking wrong. I'm done.
Alrighty. What was that, by the way?
Hold Monster.
Oh. Oh, he's only half monster.
Giant monster. Fuck you. You're not gonna try to tell me something with a hat that stands 10 feet tall.
No, he had a rough childhood, and this is, you calling him a whole monster. It just kind of hurts a little. That's all.
I don't really give a shit.
That's just not polite. Kazna, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Yeah, she's gonna move past Laurel to step up onto Saran. She attacked her again.
I want to see exactly where you go.
Oh, hey, that triggers my action.
It doesn't though.
What do you mean it doesn't?
So I repeated it back to you twice to make sure. You said if she moves towards your friends out of your range of attack.
Alright.
I said that specifically, so I was like, come on, Brittany. Catch what I'm throwing at you. I'm sorry.
How much movement does that take from her to get to Saran, though? Because she's moving through Laurel.
I have 30 feet, and that's what?
So that would be 20, so...
That would be exactly 30 feet if she went between her legs. If she went around, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Laurel's pretty tall. I moved through her.
How tall is Kazna? Like 4'9"? No, I'm playing.
Kasna's? I don't remember. I don't think we gave her a height.
A drow are taller, so I don't know.
Alright. Am I able to reach Saran or not?
Actually, wait. Can LFD take opportunity attacks?
Yes.
Do you want to?
I mean, I'll probably miss, but what's the worst that can happen? He self-destructs?
Is that an option? Because let's put that on the board.
It's not, but it might as well be with how often he hits.
And yeah, you reach Sora.
Oh, 22.
Oh.
That hits.
4. Okay. He'll take 7 force damage.
Oh no. Not 7 damage. He does. I still get to move, correct?
He doesn't have Sentinel.
Okay, cool. I am right in Saran's face, and she smiles down at the poor sorcerer, and she's gonna make 2 swings.
So, Kazna went up to me, right? She's right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll do a shifter reaction, if I can even find the thing. Okay. Shifter. If a creature moves within 5 feet of you, you can use a reaction to move 10 feet away without provoking opportunity attacks.
Wait, what?
Swift Stride Shifter. Yeah, it's one of their reactions they can use. So she can run away 10 feet.
You don't have to be like in a stance or some weird shit like
nope.
that?
As long as she is shifted, she can just do it.
Have you shifted?
Yeah, she shifted at the beginning of combat.
Because I did the haste and then I shifted and then I hasted them. At the very beginning.
Okay.
Where are you moving?
Go ahead.
Where's...
Brittany, wake up.
I will move...
I will say you can't move through tier.
Yeah.
Because that would be double movement, so you would have to go somewhere over here. Or over here.
I'll move over here. Towards Pakra.
Kaz, you've used 20 feet so far.
Oh, I can still get to her.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been LA at, even if it was 25 to get to that spot?
Tyr, do you want to make an attack of opportunity? Do you have a dagger or something? Do you want to hit her with your book?
Tripping.
I don't have a sword. They took it away from me.
Alright.
That's fair. Anyway, okay, I've moved back up into your space.
Yeah, damn it.
First attack, 22.
That fucking hits.
Second attack, 29.
That hits.
Ooh. Let me make sure I got... Okay, yeah. First damage is 16 points of damage. 12, I think it's bludgeoning. Yeah, 12 bludgeoning, and only 4 necrotic. That was a low roll.
Wait, wouldn't that also...
fucking cleric.
Wouldn't that now trigger Laurel's reaction because she moved out of her threatened space?
No, Laurel has 10-foot reach.
Laurel, stop having 10 feet reach.
Wait, I might be wrong. Laurel, do you have 10-foot reach?
No, it's only 5 feet.
Oh. Then yeah, alright. Wait.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
So, I'm not hasted anymore, though, am I?
You still are, technically. But it's a reaction attack.
Maybe not after this fight, yeah. Or this attack. But I think you only have 1 hit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And, I apologize. I have to specify. That's going to be a bite attack. 18?
That's a miss.
Alrighty.
So, the other source of damage was another 12 bludgeoning, and then 9 necrotic.
Alright. So, Saran, thank you for reminding me, Brittany. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws with advantage.
Me?
No, Saran. It's the whole concentration on haste.
So wait, she did 16 and 21 damage?
Yeah, yes, I hit you twice.
I'm down.
Oh. Never mind. Haste is gone. And so is Saran.
And
I made a run.
I'm not entirely sure how this part works, if it's an action or a bonus action for Kazna to call reinforcements. Kazna would call reinforcements. I have to play her as if I'm Kazna.
I mean, it's a free action to speak. Have you used any bonus actions?
No, I just used my 2 attacks.
Okay, so then let's call it a bonus action to speak loudly and yell out something. Who or what do you want to yell for? Because there are demons present.
I want to call for my army to aid me in my fight.
All of them?
Whoever can come.
Alrighty. What does that sound like?
I don't know.
Should have thought about this before you came unprepared, madam.
When he said, "What does that sound like?" and you started crying, I thought that's what it sounded like.
I mean, how hard is she? That might be true.
She's not too bad.
Okay, so it might be like an angry woman voice. Do you have a mom voice? You have one of those yet? Try that.
I'm sick of these peasants. Come
Yeah,
forth
that's
and
what
help
my mom
me.
said. All right. So that happened.
Yeah.
After that, oh, that's fun. Hey, Steven.
Is there?
Will you roll a 1d20 on my favorite list you've ever had?
That's a natural 20, so does that mean 2 people get affected?
Oh, shit. I should grab somebody. Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't even think it did. Was there anybody on number 20?
Yeah, there's someone on number 20.
Who was it?
I just messaged you.
Oh, no. I feel so bad.
Don't. I did it. I have no regrets.
That's
No
fair.
regrets?
No regrets.
Neil, what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay. I'm just asking because I like to exercise my voice sometimes. And this seems like a good time to.
Certainly nothing to worry about, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
no, not at all. Do not worry. Where is this bitch? Oh. All right. Oh, that's rough. Does a 22 hit you?
Very much so, yes.
Okay. How do I crit this? Okay. You take 61 points of piercing damage.
Christ.
As this arrow flies into you from behind. Is she visible yet? Nope, that's fine. I'm gonna use her bonus action to hide. Oh. I rolled a natural 20. Okay, so you have no idea where it came from. That's fine. You think it came from somewhere. Can I right click? Okay. Somewhere from behind you. Somewhere over here, probably.
Neil,
Like, that's the direction you get.
Neil shrieks in horror and pain, and he looks at the guy next to him with the bone. He's like, "They're behind us now! God, do something!" As he panics.
Oh dear. Okay.
That hurt Neil very badly. He has 11 hit points left.
Well, if it helps any, Razmi with 5 hit points is going to use half her movements to stand up, kind of leaning on Zoe as she does it, like using Zoe's calf to like brace herself a little bit. And then she's gonna cast actually she's gonna use Volcanic Lash on the lady. Damn. So Zoe, you see Razmi kind of the tattoos on her arm kind of light up as she reaches out for this lady, and this whip of fire reaches out from her and grabs this green woman and burns her, and as it does, it kind of chokes her out a little bit, and you see this green woman just fall to the ground.
Does she?
And she just looks up at you. She looks. The green woman looks dead. Razmi looks very hurt. She's leaning on you. She's like kind of limping to the northeast a little bit away from the fight. She's like, "I don't want to do this anymore.
Nah.
I want to go back to the library."
Nah, I guess you go. Take a break. Good job. I won't touch her. I won't. I don't
Alright.
want to hurt her.
She's like, "I don't want to be here anymore. I've made bad choices." She's going to limp away. Mudry, however, is not going to limp away, and she is very hurt. Ah, man. I have all these spells and I don't want to waste them on this stupid rock. But she's gonna. Alright, so I'm gonna play with myself as this guy makes a Constitution saving throw with advantage because of magical resistance. Ooh, a natural 1 and an 8. So he's gonna take all this finger of death. I don't like your kind. As number 3 looks pretty hurt now. Alright, Layla, it is your turn.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry. Actually, so before we go into the next round, there's a couple things I want to ask. Steven
Yes.
and Miranda,
Uh-huh.
would you please both roll initiative?
You betcha.
Okay.
6.
Jesus. That figures.
It tracks.
Uh,
Oh my god!
Natural 2.
You have no bonus.
Total of 7.
Okay. Top of the next round. She's dead. Mavari, what would you like to do?
Cry.
That's a free action in this game.
That is a free action in this game. Mavari is gonna come around the corner. I can see Saran down, but I can also see Kazna.
Yeah, Kazna looks like the biggest bitch. You can imagine that her player is some kind of fucking asshole.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I can't really see anybody else. It's because I'm around the corner. I can't see what's going on with Blouts and them and everything else.
Blouse, did that hurt you pretty bad?
Yeah, that was a third of my hit points.
So you can see Blouts and this guy facing each other. This
Okay,
half
I can,
man, half
because I
snake.
was around the corner. I wasn't sure if I could see them as well.
You're passive and perception is retarded.
I don't think I can reach Blouts from here. And Movari's smart enough not to move up to Kazna. I'm gonna reach out and attack. Moving into someone's space, does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, ma'am. Only leaving it.
Okay. I see Saran on the ground. Mavari is gonna move up to her. Let me get in a square.
Point of order, from that amount of damage, I lost concentration on half of my skeletons, so 5 skeletons just disanimate.
Oh, shit. I can't really edit the tokens, so we're just gonna pretend it's 5 people.
I'll keep track, no worries.
Mavari is gonna look around for what deems safe, grab onto Saran's arm, look at Kazna, and both of them will go through a dimension door. And I'm gonna wind up. I can go far as fuck.
400 feet. You want to go to the Acropolis? Visit the temple?
I'm gonna head towards Razmi, where I see Razmi at. I think Razmi's probably floating, though, isn't she?
No, she's limping away.
Okay, I'm gonna pull me and Saran that way.
So bad.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything with Saran's body this round, but she's out of death range.
Yeah, and Razmi has 5 hit points. So, as you move up to Razmi with Saran, you see Razmi speed up a little bit. She's like, "Don't bring the fight to me. No."
It'll be all right. I have us. And that's the end of Mavari's turn. She got the corpse away for safety.
Look, Becca may live through everything, but Razmi does not.
Razmi is a cardboard cutout half the time.
She had an experiment you guys never noticed.
Oh, poor Razmi.
It's really sad. Alright, Laurel, it is your turn. Go to town on, I don't know, whoever the fuck you want. You got a smorgasbord of meals here.
I think Haste got dropped, didn't it?
Yeah.
We are both lethargic.
Knock the fuck out.
Yeah, we're lethargic. Don't I miss a turn?
I thought that just means you were slowed.
No,
Does that
we
mean- Oh, you
we
missed
cannot take actions until the start of our next turn.
Oh, no.
We're both technically completely out this round.
Yeah. So I skip.
Damn.
We can still take reactions, but we can't act.
Yeah. So yeah, moving on.
Becca, I would like you to please roll a 1d20.
Okay. Am I going to regret decisions I've made? 9.
Let's find out. 9. That's really low. If that was somebody's insight check, that would be terrible.
God damn it.
Okay. Not yet. Hold on there. We're almost there. Jesus. Does this blah 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 blah. Okay. So you see Razmi, you dimension door with Saran's body. You are kind of dragging her. And you look back at Zosimi and the fight behind you, and you look ahead of you, and you see this muscular figure with red skin, yellow eyes, curled back horns, and like a charred flakiness about his skin. And as he starts walking up to you, you see he has this handle or this hilt in his hand. It lights up on both sides with kind of this sharp magna rock.
Motherfucker.
And he glares at you as he actually walks past you. And he looks at Zoe and he says,
Nobody hits my sister except me.
And Zoe, he's going to try to hurt you. I'm going to ignore the fire damage, but he's going to take 3 attacks. It is a 17, 22, and 21.
All of them hit.
A 17?
I apologize. No, not the 17. Sorry, I'm very confused.
It's like you wear plate. That's gotta be.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. It's at 18. I'm very confused.
So is he, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the piercing damage. No fire. So only 2 of those hit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so blah, 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 blah. You're gonna take 11 points of slashing and 15 points of slashing.
I am down.
Okay. So after that, Becca, roll another d20.
Oh.
Oh, please. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that.
Zoe's a monster. Do I get death saves, or is Zoe just dead?
12.
She's just dead.
Okay.
Okay, so this fool is just confused about everything in life.
Oh no.
So he's gonna walk past you, and he's going to use. Yeah, sure, we can use it for that. He's gonna use another one of his actions, his bonus action, to use an ability and actually drag Saran half of his movement this way. He's going to look at you angrily, grab her by the wrist, and yank her out of your hand as he drags her away from the fight.
No! Mavari's gonna shout at him.
She's going to die. Fool.
And this is weird. Blouts, it is your turn.
It is, in fact, not Blouts' turn. He is lethargic for
I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
turn. So he's just like,
Yes.
that was not called for.
And
that ends him.
Alright. The fellow that's with you, Neil, is going to... he's going to say, hold still. And he's going to run and jump off your shoulder and jump on the roof. And he's going to take 3 shots at the lady on the roof across from him. 1, 2, 3, 20, 28, 20, and an 18. So she has +5 to her AC until the start of her next turn. So her AC will be 23. Okay, so only one of those hit. That's fine. Okay, there's that. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. So she takes max damage. And DC 19 Constitution saving throw. Natural 4. Okay. Who could see what's going on up there? Jesus. Okay, so a lot of you guys by the well, you see this arrow go towards the woman on the other side of the roof, and it looks like she is kind of just barely floating, hovering above the roof to stay hidden away from attacks. You see him jump up on the roof, shoot an arrow, and one of them glows kind of a greenish bluish color as it hits her, and she looks like she falls asleep. She just kind of goes unconscious and goes onto the roof. Just kind of flutters down, hovering, because she has a fly spell on her. You hear, Neil, you hear him yell, "She's out like a light. We're good."
Excellent. Now, focus on killing her fully this time, maybe.
Okay. Arcorodon, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Oh, shit. Damn it, that's right. That lady still got concentration. My bad, yo. Alright. The 2 dog-like skeletal creatures, you see this black mist cover all 3 of them, Layla and the 2 creatures. And then you see they kind of just dissolve into the ground as they all disappear into the soil, the dirt soil beneath you on this roadway. Until there is nothing left. And then it lays asleep. I don't think she gets a saving throw. Nope, but somebody can wake her up if they want. Seltra, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Seltra saw Mavari teleport with somebody. He doesn't know who that is. But it was somebody with Mavari, so I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite. And I'm going to shoot that guy twice.
Which one?
This boy.
So go ahead and take shots. Do you want to move before you shoot?
Do I have to?
I would. So you're shooting around the corner of a building there a little bit, but if you move slightly to your left, just one square, you'll be just fine.
Okay. Alright. I messed that one up. Oh, really? It still counted? 18.
That does it.
Really? Alright, fine. I only hit once.
What was your other shot?
The other shot was a 14.
Okay.
29 damage.
Alrighty.
And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. 29.
Okay, well, he's not. He can turn invisible, but he still got hit by the thingy.
What
the
thingy?
extra damage. The attack does an extra 2d6 radiant damage and to the target, which becomes visible if it's invisible and the target sheds dim light. Oh, there is no saving throw. Never mind. I just hit him. So
Okay.
he can't turn invisible, and he can't. Well, hold on. Let me make sure it says he can't hide specifically. Oh, he can't turn invisible, and he sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Ooh, pretty. Okay.
And then I will. Oh, that was my bonus action. I will use my movement action, the rest of my movement, to run up to Mavari.
Alrighty. After that, Tyr, you see something a little strange. You see a group of gentlemen run past you in this alleyway. You see these 5 figures run by you. They have white hoods on, white cloaks. It looks kind of an off-white. It almost blends into the walls around you. They have different short swords and daggers on them. The first one runs by, and it looks like he throws dirt into Kazna's face as he runs by. Kazna, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sorry, I was looking at her stats. 9.
Alrighty. So you are actually considered blind.
He fucking threw dirt at me.
He did. You automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Shocker. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls, and attack rolls against you have advantage. And as they run by... So, Terry, you will see a symbol on all these guys. It looks a little bit like a sun with a black triangle in the middle of it. And Kazna does a lot hit. 2 natural 20s, a 17, a 20, and a 21.
Alright. The 21 hits, the 20 and the 17 don't.
Okay. So basically 5 attacks. You take 50 points of slashing and piercing damage as they run by. You feel these little pricks and slashes as they run by you and seem to keep running to go around the corner.
Do I get an attack of opportunity against any of them?
Yeah, go ahead. Make an attack with disadvantage.
It requires line of sight.
To make an attack of opportunity?
Technically, yeah. If you can't see them run by, you don't know they're running by.
Trigger. Oh, yeah, that's right. Enemy creature you can see leaves your reach. Yeah. I've always rolled as attack with disadvantage, though, so I mean, if you want to go ahead.
First attack is a 22.
Okay.
Or, yeah, 22. Oh, wait, I don't know why I rolled. Oh, yeah, so a 22 to hit. The other one was a 31.
What the fuck? Okay, fine. You hit one, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just,
I kind of didn't see that happening.
should know better.
Oh, you're not trying to survive.
Kazna is 100% trying to survive. 19 points, so that's 11 bludgeoning damage and 8.
Yeah, they're wearing like
necrotic.
sneaky clothes. They're not wearing armor, so that you're good.
Okay.
They don't look resistant. They look pretty human.
Well, I can't
Alright.
see him. I just
That's
know I
true.
made contact.
How about you make sure you have a tall glass of shut the fuck up. Ayla, it's your turn. You are somehow still alive. You're taking a lot.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna face Ericthonius, and I'm gonna ask him. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say, I'm Aela, daughter of Hermes. You can't hurt my friends. Explain.
He looks a little bewildered. Do you want to use your action or your turn, or how much of this conversation do you want to have?
I'll use my action.
Okay. He
I'll
says,
also step closer to him.
"You're the one who told Taiki.
Yes,
Athena sent me here."
but Apollo and Artemis are fine, right? Right?
He looks kind of like towards you with pity. "Dear girl, they were sent to a plane where a Titan rules."
I don't understand. They're fine. They have to be. They're my aunt and uncle. They're our aunt and uncle. They're to be fine. They can't die.
I think it's more like his cousins. He is gonna stop responding to you and concentrate on the fight.
And I'm gonna stand there confused as shit.
That's fair. He's a little confused too because he thought you were the reason he's here.
Who knows?
This got weird. This is like a weird family reunion.
I have no idea what's going on.
What do you want to do?
So the woman in pink is asleep, correct?
Yes, she's on the roof with the fly spell still on her because the way she casts it doesn't have concentration.
Okay.
And she is out like a light.
Okay. Not wanting to wake her, I think Neil is going to divert attention. So he is going to. Do I have line of sight on Ericthonius?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Neil pokes out around his hiding, and he sees this monstrosity, and he just kind of he says, "I'm sorry, horrifying monster, but I simply must get some hit points back." And he's going to cast Enervation on Ericthonius.
Ooh, what is that?
This is a dexterity saving throw. Should it hit, I get to do 4d8 necrotic damage should he fail, and 2d8 should he save.
I will warn you, you saw him use very quick reflexes to attack with.
That's true, I did. In fact, Neil's a pretty smart guy. Instead, foregoing using any of his skeletons, he's going to Misty Step on top of the building with the purple-clad man, and he's going to instead target the woman in pink with the same spell.
Oh, okay. So she automatically fails, I believe.
Cool. For the sleep condition, remind me, does that automatically crit, or is that still rolled for damage? Or, I mean, does it automatically hits because she's asleep, but am I rolling crit damage or normal damage?
I'm not ignoring you, I'm looking. Sorry.
You're good.
You have to be within 5 feet for it to automatically be a crit, but rolls against her have advantage. Do you have to roll to hit, or is it a save?
It's a save, so...
Oh, that's a save, I'm sorry.
Standard
So she
damage.
automatically fails. So, yeah, she automatically fails Dex and Strength saving throws.
Perfect. All right.
So you just automatically do damage.
And that is going to be 21 points of damage, necrotic, and I heal for half of that. So 10. And because she failed the check, I get to automatically do that damage again to her on each of my turns.
Oh, that sucks.
As long as I maintain concentration. So Neil kind of does that, and then he is there anywhere on this rooftop that he might be able to duck behind something and gain some cover from potentially the people who are sneaking up behind them that he got shot with?
So behind you, kind of southwest of you or behind you and to your left, there is kind of a balcony that you could jump down onto, but it's a good 7-foot drop, and you would be on the second floor, so you would actually have to climb back up.
Okay, he'll just hunker down and kind of take a crouching position, and he'll look at the purple man and say, "Beware, there are still people attacking us from somewhere to our south." And that's his turn.
Alrighty. You know, fun fact, with the sleep spell, If she takes damage, she wakes up.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Oh well, Neil.
But with his sleeping arrow ability, they do not wake up.
Oh, that's very good for me.
She's asleep for 1 minute unless somebody wakes her up. So she's just pretty much out of the fight.
Perfect.
There's a reason you can
tactical
only do that
decision.
once a
I
day.
definitely planned that from the beginning.
Yes, good job. Is he anywhere nearby? No, he's already taking his turn. All right. After that, it is Ericthonius' turn again. Girl, they are against your family. Help me kill them. And Bloutzy is going to attack you 4 times with his swords, once with his snake feet.
Packer's going to use his reaction to Sentinel attack.
Okay.
30 to hit?
Yeah, that'll hit. How dare you tactically use both your characters?
And I'm going to use his other feat, Savage Attacker, to see if he will get a better roll on that D12. No.
Oh,
so
that's rough.
Still,
Alright, so
12 points of slashing.
12 points of slashing. Alrighty, let me just minus that real quick.
And Ericthonius cannot move away from him.
I think he's good where he's at. I'm okay with that. Alright, Blouts, you ready?
Yup.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is a 14.
Miss.
A 30.
That hits.
29.
That hits.
23.
That'll miss.
Alright. Oh, wait. Tail. Oof. 22?
That'll also miss.
Alright. So, 2 hits again?
Yep.
Alright. So you take, Jesus, 14 and 15 points of damage, 29 points of slashing damage. As these bronze, glowing swords swing at you. With this half-man, half-snake.
Oh, that hurts a lot. Why are you here? It just seems so pointless.
Oh, that's just rude. Saran, it is your turn. You are unconscious. Please roll a 1d20. Don't add anything to it.
Okay.
If you roll a natural 1, that's a really bad thing.
Don't jinx it.
Yes, ma'am.
4.
That is 1 failed the death save.
Okay.
Don't worry, you got 2 more, and you're in the grasp of the enemy. I'm sure it'll go perfectly fine. Packer 49.
This snake's attacking what looks like a human.
It looks a little bit like a human. A little strange, but yeah.
And the human did, in fact, help fight the demons, so Packer's gonna keep swinging at this motherfucker.
Sure.
Your mother fucked a snake.
A 31 to hit?
That'll hit.
Oh. Oof. Man, that is a 14 to hit.
Unfortunately, a 14 will not hit. Because it's a natural 1.
Unless I use inspiration.
You're the reason for my life. You're the inspiration. Steven, take it away.
32 to hit.
32 will hit.
And that is 1 with his axe, 1 with his tail.
Ooh, alrighty.
So the axe is going to be 22 points of slashing damage, magical.
Ow.
And the tail is going to be 13 points of piercing damage, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, you say?
As another ravenous fury will happen.
Alrighty. That is a 20, dirty 20.
Ah, man, that'll pass.
Alrighty.
He will still take half of 2d12 damage.
Alright. Looks like it hurts, but he's a sturdy boy.
7 points of psychic damage.
Yes, sir.
And let's see. What bonus actions does he have?
I forgot he can increase his AC with a reaction. Oops.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to bonus action flip him off. Doesn't do anything, but he certainly raises a middle finger right at him.
I see why you lived underground. You are fucking hideous.
He just kind of frowns. I didn't live underground.
He came from underground, so that's what Packer thinks.
That's fair.
And that will be Packer's turn.
Alright. I have lost Packer. Oh, there he is. Okay. Visca, it is your turn. Let's see here. You have this one demon in front of you. I think somebody moved the drow woman. Yeah. Okay. You have the drow demoness in front of you. You are no longer stunned. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It's still a fucking saving throw.
No, she's had her turn since then. Isn't
she failed it
stunned before?
She failed it.
Ah.
Visca, please roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
I can do that. Boop. 13.
Try again. Or was that with advantage?
17. I did it, I think.
Wait.
What's up?
You are no longer stunned.
I am no longer stunned.
At the end of your turn, you shake your head and glare at this woman as you see her little demon drow form kind of look up at you. You see a little bit of fear.
In her mind, she hears, I'm going to kill you.
Inside check, she believes you.
That was not a lie.
That's fair.
Alright, that's the end of Visca's turn.
Alright. Number 3, rock number 3, is going to attack Mudry. This poor bitch. Let's see here. Yes. You see it go down with this beak and actually land on her as it kind of grabs her head and starts pulling at her face as it tries to just eat her. But the giant talon kind of misses as it tries to do this with both at the same time and loses coordination. So it doesn't really do as much damage as it would like, but it still hurts her quite a bit. After that, it is Zach's... Wait. Nope, I'm sorry. Zoe is dead. Tyr, you're fine, right?
Yep.
Okay. Tyr, it's your turn!
Okay, Tyr has no better chance than this to try banishment on Casa, because she's at a disadvantage and seems to be leading that group.
Who?
Who?
Kazna. Excuse me. I had to zoom in.
Casa. My home? You want to banish my home?
Whole fucking thing. I'm a dick like that.
What is it? Charisma?
It is indeed, and at a disadvantage because of the blinding.
I thought that
Blind
was just ability checks.
Yeah, it's just hold on, let me bring it back up. I'm pretty sure it's just strength and dex that she automatically fails. Blind, you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. You have disadvantage on attacks. Attack rolls against you have advantage. I'm sorry. Nope, it's actually just ability checks that require sight.
Okay, so I guess fuck her then.
Well, this isn't even an ability check, it's a saving throw.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
I thought I'd try. She needs to go away anyway. She seems to be summoning an army.
13.
18. Bye-bye.
Okay.
I will be, by the way, I am misty stepping to the top of this building over here if I can make the fucking pointer work. Is it working?
Oh, you should be able to move to here.
I can't move myself.
Using left click or right click?
I'm trying both, actually, and it won't let me do any of it.
Weird. Alright. It might be because his token's really small and thin also. Alright. I got you there on the roof.
Okay, just in case it failed. Either way, bye-bye!
So Kazna and our Korodon are both vanished. Banished. It's not a hint for what I did with them on the map at all. Alright, that's a pretty good turn. Kazna, it is your turn, as we have gone over. You have no saving throw, so you're just gone.
That's okay.
Yeah. Actually, let's talk about Kazna and Korodon real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So, Korodon, you know about that plane that you were in, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where people went when people were trying to travel to this dimension or out of it. They went there, unless they had divine power to do so. It's kind of like a guardian area. So, you got teleported here by that bitch Dinzik, that demon drow lady. You learned to hate them quite a bit. And you're up on this plateau, and you're like, I've been here before, this is fine. You're only there for maybe 12 seconds, 6 seconds. And then Kazna appears next to you. So Kazna, while you don't have a saving throw, you were up there on this plateau with our Cordon. I don't want you to kill him in a different plane. But is there maybe a small conversation or something you'd like to say to him?
Am I not blinded by dirt?
Yeah. Let's say you could smell him.
He smells like blood and soot.
Motherfucking bitches. That's what she's doing. She's like rubbing her eyes.
Well, hello.
So as you're in this other plane, is there anything you want to do? You hear him laughing.
I hear him laughing, and she'll like look around because she can't fucking see.
It smells like shit.
Well, it's nice to see you again. Where have you been?
Here for a long time.
He's crazy. It's only been like a couple of months.
It seems we have some catching up to do, and she's still like rubbing dirt out of her eyes, like, which is probably not what she should be doing, but she has no idea.
That's fair.
So if I'm in this plane, can I do anything since it's kind of my turn?
I mean, sure. We don't usually do that, but since you're both there together, I wanted to go there for a minute.
Okay.
This next turn is going to hurt somebody, so go ahead.
I was just gonna see if I could cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I could do this at a good level.
Although you called an army and they're going to be like looking for you, being like, where the fuck did this bitch go?
Yeah, I absolutely did. I hope y'all have fun with that shit. I'm trying to remember how things work.
1d8 plus whatever your wisdom is. I'm sorry, your modifier. Hey, Kevin, roll a 1d2 for me.
1d2 coming right up.
Yes, sir. I'm going to make you 1. I'll make Eagle Eye 2.
That's a 2.
Oh, that's fair.
Yay.
Where is she?
Okay. I cast it at 5th level.
Okay. That's a fucking hell of a heal. Her stealth is a 35, because it was a crit. His passive perception is not even close.
With a name like Eagle Eye, you would certainly think it'd be good.
He has advantage, but that doesn't match a 35. Alright, so she's going to do this. 25 to hit. Definitely going to hit. Because she has advantage, that ability goes off. So that's a crit, and then do I hold shift? Yep, so that's a crit. So he's going to take 69. Ooh, 69. 69
Nice.
points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And we can
Nice.
see what we have.
I think legally we all have to say, nice.
Nice. That puts him at that many hit points. And because she is that, I need to read this whole ability. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Hit blah blah. If blah blah. DC 19 Constitution saving throw. Shit. Ooh, natural 20. Okay, 24. So he's still alive. Neil, you see an arrow flop into this dude next to you, and it looks like it hits an artery with precision fucking damage. And he takes a lot. You could say he went from okay to bloodied really fucking quick. He does not look healthy. And then she... God dang. That is another natural 20 on her stealth. So she's meant to live through this. That's not good. Because she does a lot of damage. Alright, so still don't know where she is, but she is somewhere around this area. Probably. Actually, with you standing up there, I'll say you know she's around this area somewhere. So she is somewhere to your left of where the Pink Witch was. Kind of southeast of the battlefield itself, where there is a spread of a few buildings and a circular road and kind of like a cul-de-sac type area.
Neil looks at his wounds, at this guy's new fresh wounds. He's like, shit, we need to get off this damned roof and take cover.
Agreed. Now, Steven.
Yes.
I don't want to play favorites here, but if you were to pick who in this party was... Let's go with your top one. Who would that be? Like, I won't tell them. It's okay. Your secret is safe with me. I'm winking.
Okay, just because no one's listening right now, so I can openly tell you who my very biased favorite person is. I would probably say... I would probably say Malvari, due to the amount of character development I got to witness as the campaign progressed within Karith's lifetime.
Okay. You have wings. It's fine. So, Malvari, to your right. I'm going to go with 15 feet off the ground. You see this like little sparkle, and then this shine, and another sparkle, and another shine, where it looks like 4 white lights or stars are forming, and then they start circling until they circle a lot, and they open up this black hole, and then out steps a creature who has these wings that spread out, and he is hovering there, looking down at you. Steven, what is she seeing?
A motherfucking bear.
I forgot you had a bear. He's on the ground, on a bear.
And atop sits a large, I am talking, this guy can step over, he can high jump a bear. Large dragonborn, 2 horns, a crown made of stars carrying a pickaxe scythe looking thing and a large axe. Glorious wings, feathery wings, not strapped, but like whooshed out from his back. And also, by the way, he's yellow. So, yeah.
He's beautiful.
He is gorgeous. And the bear kind of just, as you know bears do. And actually, I'm gonna pull up the map. Where did I spawn? I spawned right there. Okay.
Yeah, you were right next to Malvari.
Cool. And he's going to... It's my turn, right?
Yes, sir.
Gonna take my battle axe, my war scythe, and I'll try to stick them both in Zoe's shoulders.
Zoe's dead.
Oh.
For some reason, I can't put colors on tokens anymore. I don't know what happened. I broke it.
Who's alive?
Celtra.
Who's alive that I can hit?
You can hit Visca. You can hit the demons.
You can hit Mordai.
To your left, there's a huge group of people. To your right, down the hall, there is Mordai. Then he's dragging some kind of creature you've never seen before.
Okay, I don't know anything about that. I just know that I'm a big guy, and then this thing's big.
You're big.
Yeah. So it's gonna almost trample Celtra on the way to the giant bone skeleton.
That's fair.
The bone skeleton, as if there's any other kind of skeleton.
Exoskeleton.
Flesh
You should be able to
skeleton.
move. I don't know if you can.
And he will try to rip the wings off of that thing.
Oh, Jesus.
That has wings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no mechanic for that, so I guess make a grapple check. A contested grapple check.
Oh, I was just gonna try to cut them off with the axe and the scythe.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, just do that. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck would I do? Not that I attack bone creatures that fly.
Okay, so the battle axe is 17.
Ooh. That's a miss.
Damn.
What? I got a plus 12. Okay.
Yeah. Just roll better next time.
Okay, I will. Right now.
Damn, this creature's talking shit.
19.
Meets it beats it.
It's actually a 21.
What? No, this is the war scythe.
Oh. Is there a different
Oh,
bonus?
wait, 2
to
melee
hit?
attacks with this battle axe and 1 with this war scythe. Oh! Cool. Okay. Well, so that's still a war scythe because that was plus 10, so... I guess I'll just roll for the battle axe again.
Okay.
23?
That hits.
Okay. So that is 50 damage.
Oh my god.
Believe it or not, she's still standing.
Does radiant or slashing or anything like that matter?
No.
Okay. Oh, and also, no, I can't do that. That is what I can do.
She's a beefy bitch.
Okay. So you hit twice.
Correct. I hit 2 out of the 3 times.
So you actually should do another 5d8.
I did. Oh wait, yeah.
No offense, Becca.
An additional 22 damage.
I'm still up. She looks hurt, but she's still standing.
Jeez, that's a beefy bitch. You ain't lying.
I said she's a beefy bitch. I don't
All right,
know.
Miranda.
Howdy.
Same question. If you had to pick a favorite,
God.
and I know what you're thinking. You want to say Todd, but I am not playing.
I dare you to pick carrots and see what happens.
No, actually, my favorite would also be Mavari. She was the one who did shit.
I'm gonna have to kill her on principle.
For such an antisocial character, God, everybody loves her.
Right?
She's the one who talks to everybody.
Actually, you know what, Miranda? I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you hidden. So you are on top of the building. I'm gonna go with over here, between all of them, and you can just see what all is going on. What would you like to do?
I would like to Eldritch Blast my main target. And,
When are you going to learn to play a rogue? Lady?
Uh-huh?
Why are you Eldritch Blasting? I'm
Why
gonna leave
the
this
fuck
'cause
not?
I pretend to be nice, but come on! What the fuck? Alright, you're Eldritch Blasting who? I'm sorry?
Ericthonius.
You don't get sneak attack with Eldritch Blast.
I know.
Alright, fine. So, you on this roof, the shittiest rogue alive, Eldritch Blast, Eric Thornius. What does everybody see as you do this? What does she look like? What does she do?
What you see is a human female with shaggy wolf, black hair. She's wearing kind of like this leather armor on, and she's wielding 2 daggers. Nothing else special. She's plain Jane.
That's fair.
27, 14, and a 16.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh, what now? Did you just fucking do it 3 times?
Yeah, that's what it is.
You dirty bitch.
I'm sorry.
I know. You said what now? I'm sorry?
A 27, a 14, and a 16.
Okay, so the 20-something hits.
Okay. Let's go
That bottle just kind of sneaks up on you when you finish it off.
Just a little bit. 4 force damage.
Wait, 4 total?
4 total. 1d10, and I rolled a 4.
He looks irritated. You did well.
I did something. I'd like to get down from the building if possible.
Yeah, okay. You can just hop down.
Yep.
So you jump down off the north side of the roof, and you roll a hide with your bonus action. A stealth. Roll a stealth check with your boner action.
32 for stealth.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Suck it.
That's pretty good, gotta admit. So, this drow demonic creature is going to show you a little bit how to use Eldritch Blast, and she's going to shoot at rock number 3. Let's see here. Eldritch Blast with disadvantage. That is a 21, 13, and a 9. Oh god. So she only hit once. So she does a whole 6 points of damage. So I talked all that shit and didn't do anything. In her defense, that's with disadvantage. Top of the next round. Mavari, what the fuck do you want to do? Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm at the top of the map. Poor freaking Saran's body is being dragged away. Mavari is gonna run towards her.
Okay.
She's right next to Razmi and Saran, and I'm gonna... God, it's so expensive. Gonna twin spell Cure Wounds again. Cause I gotta get Saran back up, and then figure out how to deal with Mordai dragging her off. Yeah, we'll do it at second level.
Are you gonna do anything else with your turn?
Nope. They
Alright.
each get 13 points of healing.
So Saran, you are back to consciousness with 13 hit points, and who else? I'm sorry.
Razmi.
Razmi. Hey, Razmi.
She's so
She's so
nice.
happy.
And she's gonna look at Mordai and be like, let her go.
Okay. Laurel, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Alrighty. I am going to. I've been watching like poor Blouts just fight this snake man.
Blouts is fine. He's
I
got
have
a
no
lot of
idea
hit
who
points.
this person is. So
He said
I'm
it.
going
He
to.
introduced himself.
I'm going to bonus action frenzy leap. At Snake Man. So pretty much just pounce on top of him. And then hold on. He has to make me a strength saving throw, please.
Ooh. Is this magical?
No.
That's a shame. Ooh, he's decent. Oh, that's not. 16.
He fails. He is knocked prone.
Damn. I feel like as a snake man, he should be immune to that, but that's fine.
And then
You have these slimy snakes slithering all over you. Although I'm sure that doesn't bother Brittany.
not at all. And then I'm going to go for the jugular. 3 claws and a bite attack.
You
With
have
advantage. Well. Whew, okay, let's do this. Make sure that
His AC is not high. He's quick, but if you got him under you, he's easier to hit.
Alrighty. Okay, so for the first attack, that's a 28.
Hit.
Okay. Second attack, 27.
That's a hit.
26.
That's a hit.
25.
That's a hit.
Alrighty.
That's wild.
He's about to die.
Alrighty, so then that is... The first claw attack is 13.
Okay, dokie.
Second claw attack is 17.
Yes, ma'am.
Third claw attack is 10.
Yes. I was saying yes because it was a low roll.
I was like, okay. Whatever floats your boat, man. And then the bite attack is... Damn, 23.
This is a hero. And that sucks, because he's pretty hurt. He is what you would call bloodied.
Alright, fantastic. And then... That's it. That's all I got. That's all Mama has.
That's all you got?
Yep, all I got.
Alright. Becca, can I ask you a question?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
So, you see what time it is. You see how over we are. And you know the reason I've gone on this long is because I was building up to a good cliffy, as I like to call them. Everybody likes a good cliffy, right?
I hate that
So-
you call it that, though.
You want me to go with something creepier? Give me a minute. Alright, fair enough. So, Mordai, holding Saran prone, mind you, looks at you, and you see his yellow eyes burn with hatred. Hatred that wasn't there, you could say, it's like 6 seconds ago. He says, I was trying to save her. And he looks past you at Seltra. But if this is how you want to play the game, that is perfectly fine with me. Saran does a 25 hit.
Can I say no?
Wouldn't help.
Yeah.
Alright, you take 28 points of damage.
I'm fucking down.
With his 2 more attacks, he keeps going. He looks directly at you in the eyes, Mavari, as he takes this double-bladed magma sword, turns it around, and sinks it back into Saran's unconscious body. And he does that, and then he looks at Seltra as he just kind of rested on her neck and lets the magma kind of sink into her throat as it burns her skin away and into her vocal cords, and you can see blood spilling all over the dirt road.